right. And I'm like,
Did someone did a show without me?
you dare have a show without me? So, Pokey, what's wrong?
Yeah, we're fighting old lady now.
Exactly what happened?
She bad.
As simple as it can be.
And I continue to hide.
Okay.
Okay, so is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Andromeda sort of, she's trying her best to like stay in the carriage, just like keeping to herself. She looks around sort of fearfully, and seemingly unsure of what to do for a moment. And then her eyes sort of glitter, and then she tentatively reaches out a hand, and
None of
is
us know
going
this,
to-
by the way.
Nope.
she is going to bless you and who else?
I'm on the right.
Who's up here?
That's her.
That's
Oh, that is
Maya.
her. Okay. So she can't see you. Okay. So who can she see?
Technically,
Who's
I'm not on
It'll be
top.
me.
I'm just
She's-
I'm
It'll be me and technically him.
Yeah.
Okay,
November
so she
and
will-
chamomile.
Technically me.
Technically you.
Yeah.
I'm still at the place where
So
I
it'll be-
handle the saddle.
Okay. So
We're going
you will have a
by-
blessing. November will have a blessing.
My
Who
silent
else?
image will.
And who else is at the front over here? Who's this?
Fallen.
That's me.
That's Fallen.
Fallen.
Okay, you will have a blessing as well.
What does
So
blessing do
You have a
blessing.
D4.
You have a D4
What is
to your attack.
So for your, if you roll an attack, then you can add a D4 to it so that you'll more likely to hit her.
Okay.
It also works for saving throws, by the way.
And this also works for saving throws, I think.
Yes.
Yes, an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, which is 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Who's next?
Cool. After Andromeda will be. Oh, she's actually the last one. So,
Top of the
Sophia, top of the round.
I don't see her.
You see a little kobold flailing around.
Okay. Gonna use my. Can I use my action to like, or to like find where she is?
Yes, you have to make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. That's is that as an action?
Yes, that has to be an action. I'm afraid.
Okay, this will be disadvantage. Any better? 8 and 9.
What did you roll?
No, this one is the what?
That's a 9.
The buff we get.
9. Okay. Unfortunately, you do not see her. You cannot perceive where the old woman was.
Oh, wow, this is tough.
It is tough, yeah.
Yes.
But there is a chance for you to change fate if you wanted to.
Don't tempt me.
I'm willing to try it for role-play purposes. I'm willing to try it for role-play
if something happens,
Move to
yeah.
the back a bit, so that's 1, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
Okay.
And I'll stop there.
Okay.
Nothing. I am under concentration. Anything that breaks it will break it.
What was your concentration for?
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith, I see, okay. And that's gonna be your turn. And
Yes.
next is gonna be the old woman.
Love.
So,
Come to me, my love.
November, you are at the side, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Do I get
give
to
me a
take,
moment.
do I get to take opportunity attacks on something I can't see?
I wanted to, but I couldn't.
Yeah. But like an invisible horse, that's still gonna make a lot.
It's pretty big.
Can I have the green things?
You can hear it clopping around.
I remember where my
I
snake
imagine
is.
he's like forcing a control on this
Oh,
poor
snake.
horse.
November, what is your armor class?
Currently 18.
Even with the +2?
Yeah.
The
this
hag,
plus 2.
unfortunately, the hag has rolled a 21 to hit you.
Oh!
But when she attacks, does it break
Yeah,
invisibility?
it will.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So you watch as you hear something moving
neon
right
lamp.
next to you, and out of nowhere, a claw just appears out of the thin air and just scratches across you. You are going to take.
Funnily enough, the horse would still be invisible.
Why is the horse still invisible?
It didn't attack.
It's like a floating
She's a floating
hag.
hag.
Technically, Technically, it fits a hag though.
You are going to take 9 points of slashing damage as she just rakes across your neck and shoulder.
Oh my god!
And nicks like a part of where your armor doesn't cover you, just like into the shoulder. And the invisibility breaks, and you see her on top of the deranged horse now.
Oh, it's a deranged horse now.
Okay.
It would. I'll say because you're like right next to her, it would appear that the horse is under her control.
Okay.
No, not
And
George.
she
For 6 hours.
she looks at you right in the eye, and she's going to attempt to push you to the side.
Shove me?
Yeah, she's gonna shove you. So make a contest of strength check.
Oh,
So roll straight strength.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I got it.
how much is it?
Yeah. I am going to call upon Molnash for my power of knowledge and use the fate die.
You got
Oh.
one.
I got a 1.
Oh.
I want to see how this works. So,
Sure.
so I just roll
No,
it.
you just use
No, no.
it.
roll-
Wait. I have luck. I have 3 lucky. Can I give him 1?
No, that's not how
it's-
lucky works.
Lucky only.
Lucky. Oh, is it your variant trait?
No,
it's my
feet.
race.
It's your feet.
Yeah.
It's her feet.
Ah,
I
okay.
know.
You can give it
I
to
do.
Varian.
No, you,
Not-
you,
I
no,
don't
you
think-
That happened at during your game.
But yeah, you can't give it
I
to
don't
You
think
can't
we
give
can
it
give
No,
to
you
people.
no. Normally, if you're
It's
lucky,
usually
you
just for
can't
you.
normally
Okay.
use it.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Sorry.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
So how do I do this?
You're going to spend your fate die to re-roll your attack. You re-roll your skill check.
So basically, the
So
dice
you-
is
that
gone,
dice
and
is
you
gone.
re-roll the d20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Re-roll that d20 plus your strength.
Then I'm not gonna use it. That is a 13.
13. Whew. Unfortunately, the hag rolled a 20 on her check.
My
Gosh.
A dirty 20 on her check, so you failed the grapple. So I'm gonna need you to take your fate die and roll it for me, and tell me what you get.
3.
3. Okay.
Find it even.
Mishap.
That's it. Even.
I'm
A
tempted to
minor
use another
mishap.
spell slot. I'm tempted to use another
So-
spell
I
slot.
don't even like this.
Oh.
Okay.
So, as you are struggling, she like grabs you by the belt and just like move, and she's going to shove you right to the side. You try your best to like sort of like shrug her off, and there's that funny feeling of fate trying to spin in your matter. However, unfortunately, you are shoved onto the side, and something sort of goes wrong with your belt, and your pants fall down.
Oh, well, this is right. Oh, in that case, I'm gonna, I don't care.
Everyone who sees you pantsless is going to laugh uncontrollably.
Well,
Mind
because
you-
everyone's laughing uncontrollably, in my embarrassment, I'm gonna use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke.
I see. Okay, sorry. So first of all, this lady is no longer invisible, and she and her horse. Oh,
She's on.
Let's use the horse.
just put the horse over to the side. She's right here. That is the carriage, and you have been pushed about 5 feet away.
Okay.
Right here. Oh, sorry, here.
Okay.
So, and what are you doing?
I'm using Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
I point my finger at the creature. And the creature that damage you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flame. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw, or take 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful
Dex
one.
save.
Dex save.
Dex save. Okay.
Dex saver.
What's your save?
What's your?
Should be 12.
Mm-hmm.
She's on fire.
That's gonna be a 10.
Ooh!
She failed.
So she gets
fails.
2d10.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's gonna
Give
hurt.
me my...
How long does the flame last?
No, it's
Uh,
just a
no,
one-time
just
hit.
instantaneous
One-time
burn.
hit.
It's just whoosh, and then that's it.
in blue flames.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. That is a 12.
12. You say, ooh, nice.
Not bad.
Okay, so in your cheeks are burning furiously as you've been humiliated,
Thank God I'm wearing a helmet.
and you stretch out and say an arcane word. The bout of blue fire briefly surrounds her, and she screeches high, and as some of her flesh burns away at this magical fire.
Is the horse affected too?
Is the horse affected?
Oh yeah,
I guess it is.
that was 12 points of damage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it only
Uh,
affects up to you. How you want to handle
Up
that.
to the DM.
Okay. No, it is definitely within her area though.
She's
So-
on the horse.
Yeah, she is on a horse. So
She managed to grab me and haul my ass over.
Dead horse. George.
oh, the horse lives,
Oh.
but it is badly burnt.
Oh.
But the witch is dead.
No, the
No,
witch
no,
is
no,
still.
Still,
The-
oh, okay.
the
But
horse-
the horse,
The
is dead.
horse is.
Yeah, your poor horse. Most of its mane has been burned away.
Oh.
There are open sores all over it. It's not looking so great.
I only know you for 6 hours.
It's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay.
That's
You
gonna
can ride
be-
her.
Okay, she did the claws. She did the shove. Okay, so that's gonna be the end of her turn. She's gonna stay where she is at the moment. So after his after the hag, it is going to be November.
All right, I'm gonna get up, pull my pants back up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to her and I'm gonna make a turn swing to hit her. And
Oh wait, is your Thunder Smite still active?
it's active. It's concentration.
Mhm.
So,
it didn't break, I guess?
Oh yeah, that's right.
He
You did
hasn't
take
taken
damage. So would you like to make a concentration check? You just need to beat a 10, I believe.
Yeah.
17.
Okay, cool. So you
Still
still have your smite.
Yep. So I'm gonna stand within 10 feet of her because my halberd has reach.
Nice.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
spin that around and see if I can plop her 10 feet away from the carriage.
Sure.
Because
so,
Thunder Smite, the first time hit with a melee weapon attack, the weapon rings with thunder 300 feet, and deals extra 2d6 thunder damage in addition to the normal damage.
Forgot about his
And the target has to make a strength saving throw or push 10 feet away and knock prone.
is that activated upon your attack?
Yes.
Okay, so make that attack first.
First
Don't
thing
forget
is,
your bless.
it has to hit.
Don't forget your bless.
I have bless.
Yes, you still have
Yes.
bless, thanks to Andromeda.
Jeez. What's 9 plus 4? Jeez. 13.
So 13 total.
13 total.
Okay. Unfortunately, you do not hit her.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
That means my Thunderous Smite is still active.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
you-
So.
You still have it until you.
But it hasn't activated it.
No.
It's activated, but it doesn't turn. Wait, is that
It doesn't
It doesn't.
activate until he actually hits her with it, while he still has concentration on it.
So it's still in concentration.
Not yet
Yeah.
prompt.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see. So that's gonna be your action then. Any bonus actions?
Would it be a bonus action to throw dirt in her face? Or kick dirt into her? No, it's too
You're
high.
10 feet away from her,
Yeah, and she's on a horse.
and she's on a horse.
That's
Right in the force's face.
Kick
the horse.
That's probably a free action.
Yeah, it's probably a free action to just.
No, never mind.
Yeah.
Because in the end, like, I can't blind her anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
She
missed that.
she sees your attempt to attack her. She's like, so you think you can attack the great Hesate, the wicked? Hesate, the wicked. That is Hecate. Hesate. As in Katie.
Oh, Hisati.
Hesate.
Okay.
So that's gonna be end of her turn. Oh, sorry, the end of November's turn. So that is gonna be Maya.
She's facing the carriage.
Yes.
So my
yeah.
snake is behind her.
Yeah, I'd say.
I see what's going on. I laugh for a bit. Haha, pantsless. And then I come
That's
get
not
her.
nice, Maya.
I command the snake to attack her backside. Basically her head. Aim for the head. If you can strangle her, or maybe not. Okay.
So
my
make
snake
a-
is flying around this area, and then it goes. Shoo.
Okay,
you
so
strangling her?
make a
No.
attack roll, just a standard attack roll.
Drone attack.
No advantage because behind. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna ask you guys, does that count as a flank? Because
When flanking means someone has to be in front of the snake.
Yeah.
No, so then
she's
no.
there.
No, Hesate.
I
So,
would say. Is she
I mean,
right
technically,
next to?
I'm under the
Oh.
carriage.
But
But you were not.
You're not engaged.
You're not
engaged
engaged
with
with
her.
her.
If you
Yeah.
attack with Maya,
If Maya was engaged with her, then yes, it would be with advantage.
Yeah, okay,
But
so-
currently she is not.
and I'm 10 feet away, so no.
no, I would
Yep,
say
yep.
no.
So
for
this will have to
instance.
be a normal attack. I'm
Normal
afraid.
attack.
So just roll once.
Roll once.
Yeah, roll once.
17 plus 5.
Nice.
22.
Hits.
22 hit. That is a 3d4 plus 7.
What?
Is this?
You're level
right?
3, right?
Yeah.
That's a massive modifier.
That should be a plus.
This is the snake, by the way.
Yeah.
Let me just write.
It's the bite, right?
It's the bite.
That
It's
should
a
be plus
and it's
7.
poison.
That's not poison, is it?
It is.
No, your normal attack plus poison? No.
Why does it say? 3d4. It's a 2d4, but what is it plus? It's a 2
Should be
2d4.
plus your strength, I think.
It should be strength. Yeah, if it's a normal melee.
The
attack.
snake's strength
Yeah.
Yeah.
minus 3.
Or maybe dexterity.
Dexterity?
If you want,
Okay.
Yeah,
let's see.
the
no.
poison. The poison is 3. It's poison for sure.
Uh-huh.
It's a poison attack.
So so here the melee weapon attack is plus 6. Plus 6 to hit.
to hit.
Yeah.
Plus 6 to hit. That's
Yeah,
done.
But
And
that's
it's
1
a
piercing
3
damage.
1 piercing damage.
1 piercing damage plus 7, 3d4.
Seven-
No, it's
seven-
3d4. 7 is
Yeah,
the
standard.
average.
is
Standard
standard.
average.
Plus 7.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
3d4.
So it's 3d4.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for the 3d4.
Okay.
4, 3, 7, 4, 8,
Wow,
9,
11.
10, 11. 11 plus
12.
12 damage, and it's poison. And she's poisoned.
And she is poisoned. Okay.
And she's poisoned.
Nice.
right.
So your snake just whips around, just strikes her by the neck where the jugular is, and she screeches again in pain as this poisonous snake just freaking bites her in the neck.
Yes,
It's not-
that's it.
It's not
And-
nice.
And I command my snake to move away with the remaining of its fly to this side.
Okay. Is
Stay
that?
on fly by.
Fly
No,
by.
so it can't get opportunity.
Oh,
attack.
okay, cool.
And
Fly
I'm confident in this. So
Your action was the Is it? No, that's
as a bonus action, I take out my short sword.
Mm-hmm. Bonus action, sure.
Short sword. And I jump over to her heroically, and I try to smite her like that. You know, like.
Okay,
That's
so
an
an
attack.
aerial
That's an
attack.
attack roll,
is it not?
Yeah.
Is it?
No,
Yeah,
bonus.
I would consider
Your
that
bonus
as an
you can't do
attack
that on a
You
bonus.
can't do
Yeah.
that on a bonus.
Yeah.
attack.
No, you
Okay.
can't.
No.
You can hunter's marker.
Yeah,
You
Hunter's
could,
marker.
Yeah.
What
If
is
you have
Hunter's
Hunter's
mark? I do have hunter's
You
mark. I
mark
don't
the
know.
target,
Mm.
and then every
Then-
time you make a successful attack, you plus hunter's marker.
Is it
Which
hunter's
is
mark an action?
1d6.
It's a bonus.
It's a
No,
bonus
it
spell.
is a bonus action
It's a bonus action.
and spends
spell.
your spell slot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Hunter's mark.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
wait,
you mark her as your quarry.
Uh-huh.
Is that the end of your turn?
No, I mark her.
You can't damage her. You have to hit her. You have to
Yeah.
actually hit her first.
No. You can hunter's mark.
Yeah.
It's just that when she attacks next time,
Yeah.
she will have extra
Yeah.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna use my short sword. I use my bonus action to take out my heavy crossbow instead.
So you
No,
don't-
no,
your
you
hunter's
already-
mark's a bonus.
The
Oh
hunter mark-
man!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you already use your action to command your snake.
Yes.
So
We're
you
at
have
low-
movement left.
But doesn't
We're-
my snake has its bone?
No.
No.
No, it's
It's
Aw.
tied.
It's
to
not
you.
my game.
It's tied
It's
to
not
you.
my game.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
okay.
not the
Sorry.
yeah,
tied to
yeah.
you.
I
You can
move-
stay there though.
Yeah, you have good advantage though.
I move here.
At the back?
Yeah.
Or do you want to block
Behind
her
her?
in the front?
I was trying to thunder smite her to get her 10 feet away from the door.
Okay, so you're
Put
gonna
myself
be
in harm's way.
Pretty heroic, Maya.
Come at me, bro. Yeah, that's it.
Come at me.
After Maya, that is going to be Pokey and Fallen.
Okay.
You want to go
Pokey
first?
and Fallen.
Fallen?
You wanna go first, Paul?
Yeah, you have advantage. You have flank if you attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go first then.
So you're gonna go here then?
Yeah, I'm gonna intercept her and
Yeah.
Sit in this side.
intercept, yeah. And attack her from the back.
Okay, so make a attack roll with
It's a
advantage.
D20.
So you have to roll twice.
Roll twice. And take the higher number.
There you
You can include this one too because you're blessed.
go.
If
For-
you want to use it.
Karang.
Don't
Yeah,
use it.
Wait,
No, don't
Just
use
wait.
he has
it.
advantage. He has advantage.
Yes, advantage.
Yeah.
That's nice. 13 plus
Plus
5.
two.
No,
What do you
13
mean
plus 5.
plus?
No. You roll twice. You roll two d20s,
Yeah.
and you take the highest. So your highest is 13
Yeah.
plus your attack modifier, which is
Yeah.
plus 5. That's
Yeah.
18.
18, yeah.
Mm.
18.
Well, 18 hit.
18 is going to hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then roll your attack die, which is a 1d8. I assume you have a shield.
Yeah, I
he's
have a
using the
shield.
Okay,
so
yeah.
it's
Then you roll a
1d8.
1d8, which is that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Roll
roll
that.
that.
And then you add your strength.
So
4
roll-
plus 3.
7
Seven damage.
slash.
7 slashing. Okay. Poison do again. Okay.
Oh, why do
So-
I?
Chip away.
Okay.
I think it chips away
So,
or is
you-
some form of
You
disadvantage?
take advantage of the situation to basically
Almost something
slash her back
disadvantage.
open.
Ooh.
She once again yells out in pain as you are slowly wearing her down. Actually.
Okay.
Very slowly.
Do you have any bonus actions?
No, at his level, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
No.
You can
Okay.
heal,
Is
but
there?
you're not
At
damaged,
the,
so you're fine.
Do you have anything else?
Nothing.
Do you wanna move?
Nothing much. Nah,
He did move to go behind.
yeah, I did move.
Okay, so at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pokey.
Pokey's gonna go over and poke her with my stick.
That's what he said.
That sounds so wrong.
Just move.
Wait.
Yes, move. Just move. Move, Pokey.
Move pokey to pokey.
From behind.
Yeah.
You're gonna poke her with.
No, you can. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah.
No,
I have to be within 5 feet of her. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be in front of me, right?
Yeah. Keep it up.
Sorry, I need to go now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, really?
You have
Yeah.
to leave already.
Yeah, something came up.
Oh.
Oh. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
No
It's
worries.
okay.
No worries.
Hey, at least I have a little.
Hey, at least you got the hit it. You got the hit it.
Okay.
First damage.
Good damage.
But
good
sorry though.
No
That's okay,
worries.
it's okay.
No worries.
Alright.
So how does this work
Understandable.
with him? Going
With him, I'll say
Wait, let me
Uh,
take a picture of your character sheet so that at least,
Yeah, sure.
We have something to go
so
on.
that
Yeah.
somebody will.
yeah, so that we
Maybe-
can at least, so we don't have to.
Maybe DM plays him for this battle only, and then
Or do we purple baby him away?
let's purple baby.
Okay.
So basically, purple baby means that the character is just removed from the game.
Yeah.
Wait,
and-
you're barred. Then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah, go.
All right.
Yeah, so
Take care, bro.
remove that.
A literal purple dice too.
Yes. So he
Like we knew.
just sort of assume that somehow he ran away from the attack
Okay.
for
Where'd he
one
go?
reason or another.
I need to pee.
I will move them to his empty space since he just
Okay.
suddenly disappeared.
Andromeda, what powers do you have?
And I will.
Okay, so
I'll go over there and I will attack her.
yeah, with advantage.
No, it cancels out my sunlight
Yeah.
sensitivity.
Yeah, okay.
So,
So that
it's
would
just
be
a straight attack.
Okay, a straight attack.
Aren't reptiles supposed to be more active under the sun?
16 to hit.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. That is. Oh, unfortunately, that will not hit.
16 misses. Oh, nice. You know what? I'm going to use my bonus attack and I'm gonna hit the horse.
Kill the horse to prone her! Sure!
You're gonna.
Okay.
Pokey, what are you doing?
Kill the horse to prone her.
Kill
Hit her with my
George.
stick. Kick the horse.
Sure! Make an attack!
No, I missed.
What is it? What is it?
9.
Are you kidding me?
No.
It's a huge horse.
Oh, we are rolling.
I missed
We
the
are
horse.
rolling pretty bad.
The horse has 10 AC.
Fate is not
Are you
awesome.
kidding me? So you miss the hag, and you also miss the horse.
It's too big.
Oh my god, George is still alive!
Oh,
Aren't
dear.
you happy?
It's a mixed feeling
Oh,
of
dear.
happiness and disappointment.
Well, it's
So-
your turn now.
So, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Literally, he's done, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Oh,
I
poor
miss
Pokey.
you, guys.
Chamomile, is your turn.
He's still under the carriage. No one
I'm
knows where
still-
you are.
I
Point.
peek.
You
and
actually
see-
have advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek from under the carriage and see what's going on exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I see the hag, and I'm startled for a bit, but then I say, "Wait, vicious mockery. And I was like, what do I say?
Shit, thought
You
this
look
out.
better.
Oh!
You look
Yeah.
better as an old lady.
Yeah, you look better as an old lady.
That's gonna be a wisdom save, yeah?
Yeah, save
What's
is
your DC?
13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be a 11.
Ooh.
Yes. So, what happens? She's gonna take a bit of damage, yeah?
She's gonna take a bit of damage, and her next attack roll must.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Nice.
Okay. So,
How
how
many
much?
I got hit so far?
4.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Full on.
Yeah, but it's only
4 damage.
4 damage.
4 damage.
To be fair.
You
I
you
was guarded
shot
as
that
well.
at her, and she is furious.
She reaches under the carriage. But she can't because she's on the horse.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And you're
she
smart.
is- yeah, she is like consumed by a blind rage, essentially.
Ooh.
Wow.
So I'm saying that's the reason why she's gonna have disadvantage.
Okay.
So, do you have any bonus actions, movement?
Wait, you are out of hiding now.
I am, but I'm still under the carriage.
Yeah.
You're technically prone,
Yeah.
and she can't reach you.
Yeah.
So what I do is
Action.
I give words of encouragement to the snake.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, no, not the snake, because I don't know if the snake's been attacking it. I'll go
It's either me or him.
Pokey.
Yay!
Because I see his little feetsies. Okay, make sure you get her good.
I'm gonna
Bardic
try.
inspiration.
You're good.
It's 1d6
Eat
or
it,
1d4.
1d4. I think. Wait, sorry.
D6.
1d6.
Yeah.
1d6 inspiration.
And that ends my
Okay.
turn.
So is it gonna be the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. After you is Andromeda, who is gonna stay put for now, unfortunately, because she can't exactly go out because she's very weak.
And she's inside.
Yeah, and she's still inside.
Okay.
So she's gonna sort of like just stay where she is, but trying to scoot as far away from.
I wonder if she
The hag is
foresaw
on.
all this.
She did.
She probably did.
She did.
She watched me miss.
That's why she said she's harmless for now. And you managed to resist the cookies, which is great. Because otherwise we have to fight you too.
Ooh, that's bad.
I wouldn't mind the
Yeah.
snake
Oh, yeah.
holding you down.
Your turn. Top of the round.
I'm not going to move.
Where are you at again?
I'm at the back.
Okay.
If I attack, do I get advantage from range?
No, range
where-
would not normally
So I'm
get
just gonna attack normally with firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay.
Yes. Do I hit or miss? We'll see. I don't have bless. No, I don't.
Did you have the bless?
No, not that.
9 plus
14 to hit.
14.
No.
14 to hit? No, that's gonna miss.
Okay.
Yeah. She just sort of sees your attack coming and just dodges to the side smartly.
And with that, I take out a dagger. I take out one dagger and that's it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. So it's gonna be Hesati's turn.
Yep.
She is going to basically, I'm gonna say bonus action. She's gonna try to shove Maya. Yes.
Maya.
So give me a strength check, real quick.
Can I use my blessing?
She has disadvantage.
Oh yeah, never mind.
No. This
No,
is a
that's for
shove.
attack rolls. For attack rolls.
It's not an
Attack
attack.
rolls is
It's
different.
not an attack.
Only
Need
attack
my
rolls.
Oh, okay.
No, you can't.
Okay.
It's a contest.
Yeah.
So just straight strength check.
Oh boy.
Maybe I should
Four.
have given it to
Oh
you.
boy.
She's got really good strength.
You got 4.
She's a
Okay, yeah.
strong old
So-
lady.
So Hesati, her long arm just goes down and her claw just shoves you aside. About, I said 5 feet, yeah?
Into the tree.
Yeah, into the trees essentially.
Wow, that's strong.
And
That's
she's
one.
gonna move in up here, and since she's on a
Does
horse.
she move 5 feet away? Does she move an extra 5 feet away from me?
She did actually.
Opportunity attack.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Because I have reach.
Oh,
I
you
can
also
do
have
the same.
opportunity attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
I can do the same.
Okay, make your attacks.
yeah.
Jeez. Wait, is it with advantage? No, right?
No.
No, not really.
Oh, we are not rolling well.
No, that's a 2 plus
2,
5,
okay.
7.
11.
11. Yeah, unfortunately, with the height of the horse, that she's taken to her advantage.
Yeah.
She's definitely dodges out of your attacks.
Yeah.
And she's going to,
Please don't do anything to me.
do a thing.
She still has to get. She still has to dismount the horse to get through the door.
Yeah.
True.
But
But-
she still has enough
Yeah.
to do it.
With a natural 20 on strength,
Oh! She rips the
she
door open.
literally grabs. She literally like smashes through the window and grabs Andromeda. And she's gonna throw Andromeda onto the horse with
We
her.
gave her a horse.
May I re-roll that die?
You would like to change
I would
fate.
change fate.
You want to change this one?
I'm changing the natural 20. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You wanna no, sorry. That has to be a natural 20 on. What did I write? Natural 20 on.
Attack.
Was it just
No,
a-
because it wasn't an attack. It was a strength check
Oh, so I
to
can't.
grapple.
So I can't change that.
No, you can't.
Ah.
Unfortunately.
All right. It was a nice try.
No.
Actually, wait, hold on. Let me look at my notes.
You know, if I actually hit her, her movement speed would
Oh
be
no!
zero.
No, yes, it is. You can cancel out her natural 20.
Then I
Yes.
will use mine to cancel that.
Wait a
out.
minute.
Whoa, whoa. Okay.
No, it's not cancel. It's reroll.
Yeah,
Okay,
reroll.
okay, so I have a problem here.
Yeah.
I actually wrote two different versions of these notes.
Oh.
I'm looking
Oh,
at
no.
my updated one,
Okay.
and yeah, it that only counts for an attack. Sorry,
Ah,
sorry,
okay,
sorry.
okay, okay. No worries.
So you cannot change that, unfortunately. You can change the mini event.
This
If
is
you'd
a
like
mini
to.
event.
This is the whole mini.
This
This
is
is
the
the
event.
whole mini event.
Yes.
No, we can
but
do this.
It hasn't ended yet, so you can change it if you want to at any time before it ends.
I still think it can still be. We can still salvage.
Yeah, but-
It's worth noting that this event ends
Mm.
if Hesate takes Andromeda like away from
Away.
your reach
Mhm.
and leaves the battlefield with her.
Mhm.
Or you can end the event by killing Hesate.
Mhm.
Okay.
If we give chase, does that still continue the event? If we give chase?
If Hesate has escaped the battlefield, unfortunately, that will be the end of that event.
Okay, but
okay.
if we give chase within a certain amount of distance, we can still keep the event going.
You can, yes.
Okay.
All right.
So there are still some of us on horse. Keep that in mind.
I am not on my
Not
horse.
me.
I'm not on my
Only I think everyone's
you-
off
you're
their
on
horse.
Everyone-
Fallen
You
is
can
not
follow
on
the
horse.
carriage. You can follow the
Fallen.
carriage.
But Fallen
No,
is
you're
purple
not.
baby.
Yeah, you got purple baby.
So
He
he's
ran
been
away.
taken out,
We
yes.
have the carriage.
It's not fast.
It's not gonna be fast enough.
And I only have a pony.
Yeah.
And with that, she is going to spend the horse's movement to run 40 feet
Yeah,
So-
we're using
Which
it.
direction?
that way.
Wait, doesn't your snake get an opportunity attack as well?
It's over there.
He's
No,
running in
no,
your
it's
direction.
running in your direction.
When it went away from us earlier.
Hmm?
Never mind.
Do I get an opportunity attack from
the
below?
moment passed,
Oh wait, you do!
Do I get an opportunity
do!
attack from below?
It's
Hitting the horse?
You can only hit the horse though.
I can hit the horse.
You can try, yes.
Yeah, hit the horse.
Okay.
but you're prone though.
I'm
Are-
prone.
who's-
So it's at disadvantage.
Is it a disadvantage?
He is prone.
Yeah.
Technically, when you say the word prone, you're thinking of like he's down.
Yeah,
but
he's
he's
lying
not
down.
down. He's
He's
just
lying
On
down.
4.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Exactly.
right.
He's on all fours. He
So
can
it's
still
just
do
normal.
this.
It's just
Oh
normal.
wait, you're a
So-
halfling.
That is yeah.
You're prone. So the condition prone means that
Would I be prone if I'm a halfling underneath the carriage?
That's true. He's small.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
you can spend your movement to stand up and then end the prone condition.
You do-
However, that would have been on your turn.
Yeah, that would be on my turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
you didn't say you stood up,
Yeah.
so you're still prone.
You
so
still have to try
unfortunately,
and
that's
attack
going to
with
be disadvantage still on that.
I mean, there's still a
disadvantage,
chance.
right?
There's still a chance.
Still a chance. Still a chance.
Go for bardic.
No,
Unfortunately, you try. How do you attack her?
I stabbed the feetsies.
And you see feet.
Because I have a rapier, so it's like.
Feet.
Unfortunately, you just these are big ass horse feet. You're flailing, but unfortunately, it doesn't hit anything. And
We're not doing
SAT
so.
is going to move forward about 8 spaces forward.
I'm out of reach. Can you?
Yeah. So
One,
that's
2, 3, 4, 5. Opportunity attack. 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Snake gets
So
opportunity
she's
attack.
almost. There you go. So she does take an opportunity attack.
Can I
Okay.
use lucky on the snake?
Attack the
No.
horse. Don't attack her.
No,
Attack the
no.
horse.
Attack the horse.
Yeah.
Drop
The
her.
horse.
Yeah, attack the horse.
Snake.
Yeah.
Snake
Go
Snake buddy, go.
Wish me luck, guys.
Lola. Oh my lord.
Nothing.
No, I think she does still hit. It's a 5 plus 6, so 11, right?
You hit the horse.
You hit the horse.
You hit the horse.
Oh, okay.
You hit the
Hit the horse.
You hit
Yes.
the horse.
Hit the horse.
Yeah.
Deal your damage. Let's see how much you do.
So 3d4,
It's a
right?
riding horse. Maybe it's around
3d4
12 or
plus
13
1.
health.
Yeah.
4.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Keep going.
4.
Nice. 8. One more.
That's a 9 already.
One more.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
One more?
3.
Okay,
Well,
how do you want to do this?
Follow the
The
horse.
horse just bite. The snake just
The horse
bites.
just bites.
Sorry. The snake sees this and it's like, oh no, a horse heading towards me. I'm gonna bite this freaking face.
Thank God it's a flying snake.
Yeah, it's a flying snake, so it's like up in the air, like, oh, head horse.
Oh, it just runs into your fang.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even need to move.
So I'm right here. Oh, horse is coming.
Okay.
Prawn
So-
that bitch.
Unfortunately, the horse. Unfortunately, your horse dies.
Ah.
As the fangs and the venom just literally goes straight to the brain.
Goodbye,
And
George.
and poor Georgie just goes down like a sack of potatoes.
And are they both prone?
Yes, they do. They
Are
both
they
prone.
prone at that spot, or
Oh yeah, that's a good
Technically
point.
at that
Yeah, at
spot.
that
Yes, yes, yes. Over
So-
here. So,
they're not further away from us?
No, they
Not
should be.
too
If
far
they're
away.
falling, they should be behind you.
Behind the horse.
Yeah. So
Like-
they're behind you, because you attacked them while passing by. I mean, sorry,
No,
this
no,
is just
no.
logic.
Look, horse passed by. I hit the face.
So, I mean, that's
Okay.
fine.
It was running,
it was running technically.
so technically it should be behind you, or it should be
So
behind.
they get thrown a bit forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's behind you.
So that's
So-
fine.
So
many
they,
steps
they
is that?
just both of them fall prone on
Okay.
More than enough.
I think first thing you should do is get her.
Okay.
That was such a close call.
You get
Who's
Andromeda
next?
away.
So
Come towards me.
after that was Hesati's turn, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh, so it's my turn.
No, that
So it's
was...
your turn now.
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Your turn.
Oh, okay. Then,
Run! Run!
is that within 60 feet?
Yep.
Or
Yes.
60.
10, 20,
20?
25.
Yeah, I'll go up to her. And yeah,
Grapple
I'm-
her!
No, I am going to
Smack down.
thunder smite
And
Just advantage.
With
let's go.
advantage.
with advantage, and knock her 10 more feet into the ground.
if you don't behead her first, or
Behead her!
chop her in half.
Okay, make an attack.
With advantage.
Please
Love
tell
my
me what was it.
Jeez.
9.
9 plus 5,
14.
14. I have inspiration, right?
No.
No, I
No,
did
no,
use
I
got-
pokey.
yeah.
You have
Pokey.
blessing still.
Yeah, you
Oh,
okay,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I have blessing.
Yes.
You're at 14.
I'm at 14.
Need higher than that.
That is a
16.
16 will miss.
16.
16 will miss, unfortunately.
Jeez. With advantage, guys.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You can do this.
Okay. No, I can't. Wait, can I do that? No.
DM, is it still cloudy?
No, it's still quite clear.
It's still quite clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are
cloud.
clouds to the
Yeah.
east, but they are not over you.
Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit her with the opposite because I have
Full arm.
Polar Master.
Okay.
Hold on, Master.
No,
Okay.
that's if they enter your
No, no.
area.
Okay, yeah, you're
I am within 5 feet of
Master.
her. I'm Polar
no,
Master.
For Polar Master, when you make an attack, you can use
You
your
can use
action
bonus
to
action.
attack.
Oh, the bonus action
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Okay, sure.
hit from the hit.
Yeah,
the
Because
base.
because she moved away from my 10 feet,
Yeah.
I was able to hit her.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit her with the back end.
Alright,
still
so
advantage.
make another attack
Please.
roll.
Yeah, this time I'm.
Like, I missed.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, that's better. 18 plus 5.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah.
Finally.
But unfortunately, that is a 1d4.
Yeah.
But the smite's
It's
still,
still
there.
better.
Oh, it's a smite!
That smiter with the tiniest damage ever.
It's literally a poke.
Yeah.
It's a poke, but it goes boom.
Oh, I roll with 2d6 thunders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. That's a 2 plus a 3. That's 5 normal damage. That's weak. Plus 4 thunder damage.
So that is altogether
Nine.
Nine.
damage.
And she gets pushed 10 feet away.
And she gets it's either 10 foot away or 10 feet into the ground.
Away or in the ground?
Oh, wait.
Is that possible?
No, not
No,
this one.
10 feet away.
14.
10 feet away. To the left. To your left.
So you're like.
Into the tree.
No. In because I'm
So
on her
you
left.
sweep her into the carriage.
I sweep her that way towards my allies.
Ah.
Is that possible?
Also, that you would be.
But you're attacking that
Because
way, are you
from
not?
You're
your-
attacking this way.
Where did you
can't-
put me?
You are here.
Oh, that's where you put me.
Yeah.
Oh
can-
yeah, then
You
forward.
can, you can do it here. Can
Up,
you?
towards the tree then.
Towards the tree.
Towards the tree. Adding more force damage. No. Yeah,
No.
10 feet. 10 feet.
Just 10 feet.
So it's into the tree.
That's 10 feet already.
Tree was here.
Yes.
Okay.
Here?
So she's pretty much at the tree.
Okay.
Sure, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay. Does that push only affect her or?
Yes.
Yeah, only the.
Okay.
person.
Single target.
Only the intended target.
All right. So is that going to be the end of your turn?
That is all my turn.
Okay.
She's still alive.
So
George
Maya,
is not.
you're up next.
Mine?
Yep.
Send your snake and deal more damage.
Your snake is the only one that's hitting.
I know,
aside from
right?
me.
Well, that's okay.
I don't know.
My snake's earned its tree. 10, 20, this is 25.
Maybe that's why I'm not hitting her. The cookies were just too good.
They're preventing you from hitting her.
Yeah, because you want
I
more
was like,
cookies.
You're in a
If
food
I
coma.
hit her, there's no more cookie.
Like subconsciously, I want to have more cookies.
No, if we loot her, maybe you can find cookies
So
without
just,
the without the
just
enchantments.
attack her.
Just attack mace.
Okay.
You have a
And I use.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Do I have advantage
What
because she's
ranger is
close?
this? You do.
Yes,
you do, yes, you do.
May I?
Yeah, sure.
Lay it down.
Oh, you have Hunter's Mark too.
Yeah, so
With
1d6
advantage.
Oh,
additional.
Hunter's Mark 2.
No, that's for
No,
damage.
that's for
Yeah.
whenever you deal damage.
When you
15 plus 4, 19.
Wait, that hits.
Nice.
That hits.
So roll your damage.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark is
1d6.
1d4.
The 1d6.
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 Yes.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark is a d6.
Yeah, 1d6 extra damage to the target. So it is. I use a mace.
2d6.
1d6 plus 1d6.
4 plus 2. Yeah.
6.
6.
6 points of damage.
Wait.
6 points of damage.
Is that plus your modifier?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 plus 2 and then plus 2. from
Plus two.
your-
Okay.
I still have a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my bonus action to call upon my snake to strangle her?
Don't think
That's
so.
probably no. That's
That's an
more of a
action.
command. So there's gonna be an action.
That's an action.
I'll let my snake have its fun.
You can move the snake towards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. I like the opportunity attack. Here.
Defend Andromeda.
Like she's probably like resting on
Oh,
Andromeda
that's
at
right.
this
If she
point.
comes towards 10 feet of me, she still takes opportunity.
The snake also gets opportunity because the snake is on Andromeda, like
It's over her,
over.
hovering over her.
hovering over her.
Okay.
Done.
So okay, you're done. Pookie and Fallen.
Well, Fallen's not here
Well,
anymore.
Well, yeah.
Fallen ran away with his horse.
He's like, I don't want to be part of this. I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, Poke is gonna try again. He's gonna
Move him up.
jump and try to smack her with the staff again.
Okay, so
Let's do it.
make that
Advantage.
Oh no, it's
No,
canceling
normal-
out with the
Oh.
sunlight.
Normal attacks.
Sunlight
Yeah, so
sensitivity.
it's regular.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Natural 20!
Double
So,
damage.
double your damage dice.
Double the 6. Oh yeah. Oh no, wait. It's an 8.
Because two
Oh,
hands.
yes,
It's a
no,
versatile
first
weapon.
But so wait, so if you're holding it with two hands, that's D10 or is that D8?
D8.
D6 regular, D8
Okay.
for versatile. 7 and 7. 14 plus
Nice.
3, 17.
Bludgeoning.
17 bludgeoning damage.
17.
You were just beating the crap out of her. Dude, Papa, give me more cookies.
Everyone's just ganging up on her. Now she's
Plus a
prone.
poke from thunder.
Yes, it's like poke.
Now that she's prone, everyone's just ganging up on her.
Exactly.
And it's all bludgeoning damage.
You dare take a friend!
I don't.
remind me of Kung Pao.
I don't know if I like that. I'll. Is she still alive?
She's like taken on a bunch of bruises.
Okay,
Good.
Yeah.
Kick her
That's
for
what
good.
happens
bonus
when you get
section to
Kick her for good measure, Pookie.
Okay.
Oh no.
Are you-
16 plus
16.
5, 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Oh yeah.
That's just a 1d4 damage.
But it could be maxed out.
4.
No, that's 2 plus 3, 5 damage.
5 damage. Oh. Yeah, she is not looking so hot. She is literally having been bitten on the ground. There's blood coming out of her broken nose.
Good.
She's got like all kinds of like bruises, and there's the snake bite on her neck. Yeah, she's not looking hot.
Wait, she's poisoned. Does that mean a disadvantage on
She's
her
not
attacks,
really-
or does it mean she get damaged every time it's her turn?
The thing
No,
though
it's
is
just
that
disadvantage.
she's...
Disadvantage.
The thing though is she's not poisoned. The poison damage is not doesn't give her the poison condition.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
just
poison
damage.
condition is
It's
different
just-
from poison damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So, after that would be Chamomile.
Sophia's weird. What
Feeling
weird
very,
stuff.
very. Now that I see that happening, I'm like, I guess it's safe to come out, huh? So I come out being all brave,
Where's
and I
this one?
viciously mock him even more. No, I'm still at the
That's
carriage.
chemical.
Carriage.
Yeah.
I come out
Okay.
and I viciously mock it some more. Hi, not so hot when I'm on the ground, aren't you? And I proceed to say more nasty things.
So that's yours is a DC 13.
DC
yeah?
13.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Oh, that's a 3.
Oh!
Yep.
It's like,
So-
pop. You don't tell her that.
How
So-
much psychic damage?
So we
she
have to be
gets?
blunt and insult her.
Oh, that's a 2.
That's a 2.
2
Two psychic
okay.
2 psychic damage.
Oh yeah, she is mad. She's so like humiliated being on the ground getting beat by all these other people. And now a small man is insulting her. Oh, she really hates you all.
Good.
She
want
better.
kick.
And I don't think you guys need any more.
Yeah, give me one. Give me one
I'll
more.
give you
Give me
one
one more.
I still have the inspiration.
Because I'm missing my main strike.
I'll give you more. I'll give you
Although
some.
there's no more thunder strike.
No.
Yeah, it's gone.
No.
I'll tell you you look
it's-
beautiful.
It only happens once and it's gone.
I don't get to apply it back.
You can at another spell slot. As a bonus action again.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You have to cast it again if you want to.
No, I think it's just a waste. I only have one more spell slot.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you you're beautiful, and you will feel inspired by it.
That's weird considering that you don't know the helmet is seared into my hair, but okay, I will take a D6.
Okay. I'll tell you you.
No one's told him you're
No,
beautiful
I'll just
for a
say.
long
I'll just say.
Oh,
No one's
that's
told.
true.
Oh, that's so
sad.
true.
That's so sad.
No one's told me I'm beautiful for a long time.
You're always gonna be beautiful.
I feel so inspired.
Oh, that's so sad, but inspiring.
You're beautiful.
That's the end of your turn, Chamomile?
Yes.
Okay. Sophia?
Top of the round.
Oh god.
You're on the other side.
That's 1 square. 1, and that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Oh, not enough.
Well, you're on your horse, right? Oh no, your horse is gone.
My horse is
Your horse
dead.
Yeah.
My horse is
Would you
dead.
like my pony?
Sorry.
Oh, no, whoops.
No, just out. You just move yourself.
Yeah, just move on the way.
Where do you want to go?
Here.
Here.
And I'm going to hold my action to cast Firebolt
Okay.
if the hag moves any closer to Andromeda. That's it.
Okay.
I've wasted my fate die. Please keep that in mind.
So,
Just to try and, kill
so
it.
give me that.
It was a
fate
try.
die then.
oh, your
And Fallen's one? Yeah. So, sorry, remind me what happened?
I move forward, and if the hag goes any closer to Andromeda, then that
Firebolt.
triggers my Firebolt hold action.
Okay. So, you're just gonna hold, yeah? Okay. Hesate, mad and infuriated, stands up, and she's gonna be like, I'm not leaving without the Oracle! And she's going to, first off, oh gosh, she actually, like, for one thing, she's very determined to get the Oracle. She's also very low in health.
What's she doing?
She's either going to shove or actually trying to attack.
Which one? She's in rage, so
I mean,
And
Okay, So, bonus action to shove. Who is right in front of her? Who's this?
Ranger.
November.
No, I'm 10
November.
feet away from her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm ready.
10 feet.
So
Because he
it's
did
either
shove
Poki or Maya.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
automatic shove.
Mio.
Okay, so she's gonna like run forward and try to shove you.
Okay.
out of the
If
same-
it comes
out of the way.
towards me within 5 feet, does
Yeah.
that still trigger opportunity?
Yes.
Yeah.
If she moves forward, opportunity attack from me and him.
All right, so everyone,
Uh,
I'm gonna say it like this. Everyone, make your attack rolls.
Alright.
Okay.
If any of you hit, you're gonna end this event.
Sure.
Is this like gonna be a teamwork moment?
Yeah, that hits. 17 plus 5, 22.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Okay.
I don't have to roll.
Okay.
You want me to roll? You want me to roll anyway?
Yeah, just roll anyway.
14 plus 5. 19.
19. Okay, that hits.
14.
14 doesn't hit. Okay.
So you missed.
how,
Everyone
do
else
you,
doesn't.
how do you guys want to do this?
Ooh, team.
I'll just hold my whole bird forward.
And you just push it. Just push it.
Just
So basically, he pokes from the back, and then he just holds, and then she just moves forward, and it's like,
Into
yeah.
the hole.
Because she is so
Impaled.
yeah.
The
Because-
Staffy boys.
Oh yeah, just because she's so like weak at the moment and just blinded by rage. You watch as she runs forward, and there's almost a slow motion moment where you shove her forward, and she just topples right, falling on top of your spear.
I tripped her.
You see like this like oozing blackish blood just start to drip down your weapon as Hesate the Wicked breathes her last.
I've just
Yeah.
just as she breathes her last, I whisper in her ear, "Knowledge is power."
Oh no.
This is worse than.
and I send her toward my dark prince. No, I just whispered knowledge is power in her ears, just as he dies.
Okay. So
she's dead! Alright.
yeah, and that's the end of that event.
I'm surprised no one actually got damaged.
He did.
Oh, you did.
Only one.
How much was it?
The aim for Hesate basically was to just steal the
Take.
Oracle. That's it.
Thank
And to
God
run
we had
off.
the snake.
Exactly. Useful of
This
you.
chase
I
would have
love
been
it.
that chase would have been awful.
Can you
Yes,
imagine
it
if
would.
she was like 40 feet away and the snake was a mirror?
Oh yeah.
Are there more cookies?
Loot her!
You're gonna loot her.
Are we really gonna loot the dead
What is she
hag?
gonna do with
No, she's gonna.
waste of cookies, man?
Okay.
The cookies are enchanted, but it's no longer affecting him.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I want to cut her head off.
What?
Damn.
oh, you have a mace.
Damn.
Oh, I have a short sword.
Okay.
Wow.
She's got an assortment of weapons. I'll just say
I
that.
have a lot of weapons from
Oh yeah, right. Because of that raid.
I'm gonna use my short sword and just like, just cut her head off and just like put it hang it up
Oh,
here.
God.
Like, that's what
No.
you
So
get.
yeah, that, you're Witcher styling this.
What
Okay.
the hell? She's witch hunter.
Oh,
Oh God.
No, I'm Beast Hunter actually.
Yeah.
But
still.
basically, she's done the Witcher thing of like
Yeah,
Pretty
putting
much.
a trophy.
Pretty much.
I look
I'll
at
say,
that.
I'll say, who? It does take you a few minutes to cut her head off because she's like, she's a lot more muscular than you expected.
Oh.
Yeah. With all that
Damn,
strength.
bro.
Yeah, she is very strong actually.
Can
So
we
it
loot
takes
her?
you a little bit. If you loot her,
I took
I'll
9.
say
Well, I was
one
looking
of the
for
things you get is the quarter staff
Sure.
is one.
Mhm.
The other one is
A bag of cookies.
Yeah.
yeah. The other one is literally a basket of cake and cookies.
You can have it.
Yes.
It's not enchanted anymore.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
carry Andromeda bridal style and back into the carriage.
Okay.
I-
And nobody took damage, yeah? Or
Except for him.
how much is your health?
27.
27
Out of.
Out of.
out of.
36. I took 9 damage.
Okay. That's not a whole lot of damage, but you can, if you like, Andromeda can heal you a little bit.
For now, I'll just use my own. I'll heal on
Oh
hands.
yeah, you're cool.
Lay on hands. Heal on
Lay-
hands. Lay on
lay
hands.
on
hands.
I'll
Lay on hands on yourself.
How many are you using?
How many
I'm gonna
points?
use.
Yeah, you don't have that many.
I have 15.
That's a lot, actually.
I'll. Can I heal full 90?
Yeah.
Just heal 5.
Just go up to like 30 or something.
I'll heal 3. I'll put 3 on myself.
Okay, update your health then. In that case, is there anything else you guys want to do?
Is Andromeda hurt?
No,
Uh,
she's fine.
she's,
I mean,
she's
she
a
did.
bit.
She
She's
did
quite.
tumble.
She's quite pale at the moment. It would seem like the stress of the moment has made her a little bit shaky.
Her clothes dirty though.
Can I do?
There's because of the strength of Kaseti,
Right.
some of her clothes has been torn a little bit, but otherwise
Your prestidigitation?
she hasn't taken any damage.
I mean, I can't prestidigitation cut and cloth. I
Yes,
can
you
clear.
can.
Yes, you can. That's good.
Okay.
You can.
Okay, I will do just that.
It's
What-
mending
what do
that
you want
does
to do?
that. Sorry.
Basically,
Mend
Just-
her.
Oh,
basically,
It's
like,
mending that.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
cleans
can't
it, yeah, it's-
prestidigitation like clean.
It's cleaning.
Okay, if that's the case, I'll just
Yeah.
clean her of the dust, if anything.
I'll I don't know. Can I use medicine to try and take her out of the shock?
You can try a medicine check, yes.
Technically, that is medicine.
Okay, while we got doing this, guys, the carriage is a little bit damaged. What do we do?
Is it damaged? Oh wait, it is.
Yeah,
It
the
was bust
window
open.
is just busted. Yeah.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. You take as you're sort of carrying her to the carriage, you should sort of take a moment to like soothe her anxiety a little bit, and she appears to calm down in your presence.
Oh, that's happening. I go
It's
to
it's
George.
worth noting that she is 15, so don't do any funny stuff.
No, no.
She is a teenager.
I already knew that knowledge long before that. My
Okay.
knowledge is beyond that now. My pursuit is beyond that.
Question:
Yeah.
Is George really dead?
Oh,
He's really dead.
Oh yeah. The snake did a number on the.
Good
on
snake. Here's
First
a
off,
drag
the venom. Funny thing about snake venom, there's different types of venoms. Some of them are paralyzing, some of them are necrotizing. Your horse's eye socket has just been dissolved.
Oh,
Is that from
And-
being it deranged or is it from being the poison?
No, from the poison.
Oh.
It's literally necrotizing as you watch.
George. I knew you only for 6 hours.
there's still the fallen's horse.
What?
Oh no, he
no,
he
no,
rode
no,
off.
he
he's-
rode off.
Yeah, he rode off.
Okay.
Virtually.
So,
So
guys,
he's
how do
got-
we fix the carriage? We can't have an open window just like that.
Is
Any
it that?
cloth?
I have a shield.
Is
You
it
want to
that-
put it up?
Let's put it up.
Okay, I don't have a shield now.
Is it
you
really
can
fatty?
you can make an intelligence or wisdom check to try to tinker with the shield to like affix it.
Who has?
I have proficiency
have
in
no
leather workers too, so I could technically
Make it leather,
Whoever-
leather
whoever's
window.
proficient.
with
Yeah,
leather,
leather.
top with
Do we have
leather.
Leather from the
Leather
dead
from the horse. From your horse.
Nice.
No, we have to tan that.
No, prestidigitation. He can clean it up. He can clean up the hide.
I don't think so. This is more like a carpentry thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so
Take the shield. Whoever's
Um,
proficient.
proficient in
Intelligence, right?
Intelligence or
Intelligence.
wisdom. Yeah.
That is a
I'm not wise or
14.
intelligent.
14.
14.
14. It takes you a little bit to try to affix the shield to the thing. What do you use? Do you have any materials on hand? Or
Does
you
your
just-
shield have a strap on it?
Yeah, normally shields have
It's a normal
strap.
shield.
Yeah.
Then I'll try and cross the strap and
Can
put
I?
it to like
I can
across
give
the
some
beam.
rope too.
Yeah, we all have rope.
We all have
Yeah,
rope.
but I don't know if the beam is broken.
At the moment, it's literally just the window and a bit of the door hinge has been broken due to the
I guess
Door
we can.
hinge of the carriage.
yeah.
guess we can use
so
the rope
basically,
to-
it doesn't close
To
properly.
like, so we could technically barricade one door and block the window with shield.
Yeah, and then we'll just tie the rope to lock the door, and then we can just go the other side.
So there's only one door
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
The door on the
Barricade
left.
that one side. Yeah.
Okay.
The right side door is completely barricaded.
So the carriage door
On the
damaged.
right.
However, you have barricaded it. Okay. So,
Now we
are
only have.
you going to proceed on your journey?
There is
Yep.
only a pony.
There, we only have one pony. Where you guys? Oh, you're inside. You're
I
up
mean, the
top.
carriage had the horse.
You can go up top too, technically.
Yeah, you can have my pony.
Oh yeah,
You can have my
you start
pony.
the pony.
I'm not even that short, but I mean, I could try.
What's the spacing like on the carriage again? Only two small beasts on the front.
The inside fits 2 medium creatures,
Okay.
and the top fits 1 medium or 2 small creatures.
Yeah.
Not
The
including
front
the-
of the carriage?
So
1 medium.
Oh, I can.
So
Only
you're
me and the
there
snake. Yeah.
again.
I could like
You can use my pony.
I could use your pony.
I don't know if that works, my dudes.
I can give it a try.
Or you can mount the back.
Oh, yeah.
I
Mount the
mean,
back?
could I? Or could
yeah,
I
you-
just
I'll say yeah, you can. You could if you wanted to. Just hang out at the back.
Okay.
Where's Chamomile?
I'm with
On
my
the top.
horse then.
You're with
Or-
the
Oh,
horse?
yeah.
Unless you want to use the horse and I'll.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll just hop at the back.
Then I'm.
You're inside.
Then we only have one pony.
Hmm?
Then we
I'm gonna
only
put
have
them
one pony.
here. Technically, they're inside.
Mm.
Snakes with me.
I'm
Who's
on
this?
top. That's me.
That's
The kobold.
Kobold boy.
Nope.
Cookie.
At the top. I'm on the top. As usual.
Why don't you put, since Maya is driving, just
Oh,
put
yeah,
like,
just
her in
put-
front.
Yeah.
There you go.
There.
Snakes with me.
That's
Dead.
dead.
Oh, the head's on the tied onto the thingy.
Yep.
I'm gonna witcher this.
I'm at the side of the carriage
The
where.
good side.
The
No,
good
no,
side?
the bad side. The bad
The
side.
bad side?
The bad
Okay.
side.
This side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
Right.
I see the dangling horse and the
Dangling
hag
witch's head.
On,
head,
it's
yeah.
And I
he's,
just
he's right
remark-
beside the carriage.
in bad taste.
He's right beside
It's
the
a warning.
Is your illusion still there?
No, not anymore.
No, okay.
There's no point.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Illusion's gone.
there's 2 of you side by side.
Okay, we go back to our journey.
Yeah. that's-
Okay.
Sorry for the delay, Andromeda. It was a bad call for both of from all of
Maybe
us.
we should stop. To
I apologize for my friend's
Sure,
taste
rest.
in decorations.
That's a warning
It's
to anyone else.
lunchtime. That's true.
Andromeda only says, it was to be expected.
Did you foresee all this?
Yes.
Pretty much.
So you knew you were gonna be safe the entire time?
Yes.
Intrigued by every single thing.
I'm not gonna say anything because I kind of knew.
Okay, next.
So,
I offer her
You-
the cake.
What? My buck is gone.
she'll eat a little bit.
My buck on you.
Since it's
no
safe
longer
to eat.
entangled.
Yeah. You move on with your journey up north to the valley. Let me take a look.
I actually have a drum.
Oh, what a drum.
Okay. So,
Make our presence known.
is there anyone doing lookout or anything?
Yeah.
Me and the snake.
Me too.
Yeah.
The people up top.
Yeah. Me and the snake and then Pokey.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Uh,
make
Stay in the
a
back.
make a perception check if you'd like to.
At disadvantage for me.
I'm not gonna do anything, but I'm gonna constantly cast light.
Light.
Yeah,
Okay.
just constantly cast light on the
What?
side.
It's not dark.
I know. It's just
It's high noon.
I know.
Makes it even
Just in
worse.
case.
It's
Just in case?
high
Yes.
noon.
I can't help but feel a little cautious. That's all.
Okay. Sure.
Wait, has 10
Why are
minutes
you giving
passed
Morse code to everyone?
since his bardic
It only
inspiration?
goes as far as it needs to
It.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would have
I think
been a
so,
few
yeah,
minutes.
because they
Yeah.
didn't reveal it. All right, so that's just a 9 for me.
4 for the snake and 16 for me.
Nice.
I do have a passive
16,
perception
okay.
of 12, if that
12.
helps.
Okay, sure. As you go on your journey, the clouds. There's a in a few hours in, so about 3 p.m. ish. This is about time when the clouds come in and a chill rain starts to drizzle down on all of you.
I like it.
I bet he doesn't like it.
I don't think he does.
Your snake is having trouble flying, being too cold-blooded. So
Can I
Getting-
change the fate of the
My snake is not cold.
You don't
Yeah,
have a cloak
normally
on
during
you?
the rains, my snake hides
I do
within my
not
clothes.
hide the beauty that is me.
So you're just embracing like all Broadway style.
Yeah, that's me. I'm
Yeah,
buttoning the.
So my snake is hiding underneath.
You're good.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, okay.
holding my halberd out so I can wash off the blood.
Yes, and it's sort of a picturesque, really kind of look. It's almost like what you see in like World War II footage when you see like blood just drip down this slowly as the rain comes down.
There's like a
It's
dangling.
almost poetic.
There's a dangling head on the other side.
It's probably worth noting, by the way.
The
As you're
dangling
sort
head.
of like making your way,
Another old
you're
lady.
you're being made aware of a pair of eyes looking at you from somewhere.
but I don't know where.
Somewhere in the trees, you see like a small figure in a hood watching you, but with your perception, you see that it sees the witch's head on your carriage.
That's right.
And you see the fear come over it and it just runs off to
That's
the other
right.
direction.
That's right. Look at it.
What did you see?
There's something in the there's something or someone in the woods, but I think the witch's head scared it off.
I still
Okay.
find it distasteful.
Whatever, it works.
It's disgustingly beautiful.
You're with Andromeda, yeah?
I'm in the cart with Andromeda.
Okay.
Do I
Um,
listen to this though?
As the... Oh, sorry?
Would I be able to listen to this though?
Yeah, you're within each
Then you
other's
and me would be.
You notice that Andromeda is sort of like trying to gather her robes around herself, and she's like shivering quite a bit. As the coolness of the rain makes the temperature just drop suddenly.
I'll take the blanket from my backpack and put it over.
How sheltered is she?
She gratefully accepts your blanket, and I'll say make a medicine check real quick.
She's sick.
Jeez.
Medicine, wisdom.
5.
5.
5.
You notice that she's turned a little more pale, and she is starting to. And as you sort of like look over her, she's just like.
She's got a cold.
I heard that. Who's it?
And she's apparently has caught a cold. She's going to have a little debuff, but I won't tell you what. You what? She's gonna suffer from a little bit of a debuff,
Oh, a debuff.
as she is sick right now.
Debuff. She's going to get some form of disadvantage.
Let me see.
What were you gonna say? Sorry.
Who?
I don't know. Putting a torch inside the carriage is.
Oh no, that's
No, that's a bad idea.
No.
Yeah, I'll say like sort of as you're trying to think of how to warm her, it's like the ideas you're thinking of are maybe too dangerous. You can't really think of anything else to make her warmer.
Wait, we're human. One kobold. Damn it! I wish we were dragonborn.
Three.
Is everything okay then,
I mean,
November?
I do.
She's
well,
got a cold.
Really?
Yes.
Have you done anything?
What did you do?
Have you done anything? Like say a blanket or...
Given a blanket, but I'm not exactly a physician.
Does healing kit do anything?
No.
Not exactly.
Probably not. Why?
No, we just continue on.
Oh, wait. Let me see if ceremony does anything.
What?
No.
You know, ceremony takes like an hour to cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
They're not moving.
So technically,
We're in the...
And also they are moving.
Well, they're moving but not moving.
They're not moving, but they're in the
They're in the carriage.
they're in the
that's
carriage.
moving.
The carriage can move.
She's 15.
Alright.
question. DM.
Yes.
Am I still suffering from sunlight sensitivity while it's raining?
I'll say because it's starting to go into heavy rain now, there won't be as much sunlight. So, you will have your attacks as per usual. No disadvantage.
Right, I forgot you're a woman.
What does that mean?
Hug her for warmth.
Is a woman.
Yeah, your character is a woman. Sophia, take my place.
Okay.
Give her warmth, and I take his place.
We'll
Give her
do.
warmth.
Give her. No, because his character's a woman.
Yeah.
Hug her.
Hug
We'll
her.
do. We'll do.
I can
just
hug her
be-
too.
Are you a woman too?
No.
Yeah, just wondering about that.
He's spooky.
I'm just spooky.
He is a very androgynous
Yeah,
name.
I'll switch places with him.
No.
No. Yeah.
You try your best to just
Hug her.
hug her and like keep her warm.
Cuddle
give me-
buddies.
She still appears to be sick, unfortunately. You move on into your journey, and you're sort of like you're starting to pass through like thicker and thicker woods right now. Some of it doesn't necessarily stop most of the heavy rain. However, you can find patches where there's less rain, for example. If you wanted to keep out of the cold, for example. You begin to be aware. A few hours later, is probably about a couple of hours before sunset.
4?
It's nearing very late afternoon, almost dusk.
4.
So,
4, 5.
maybe
4,
6, closing to 6 at least.
Closer to 6, yes.
Alright.
You're starting to make your way up to the valley starts to like flatten out a bit as you're moving more and more north. Passing through these woods, you're starting to see like plains ahead of you. A plain grassland. sort of.
Grasslands.
Plain, open.
However, you have to sort of like push through a thick wooded area first. So,
Forest or wooded?
Well, she's rolling the fate die.
yeah, this is going to determine your next event.
Yeah.
So there's the next event.
Okay. Okay.
More
So-
hags.
Another old lady.
See the head.
There's so many hacks you can deal.
You find yourself in a thick wooded forest, and
Yes, my favorite terrain.
uh, you're actually finding yourself. The canopy here is so thick that you actually manage to abate most of the rain. Actually, as you pass through, you hear sort of Andromeda saying, as she's like coughing and shivering, you hear her say, "Stop here. Go that way." And she points to a direction.
Maya,
Yo, what's up?
she asked to move to a different direction.
Huh? She said to stop and move.
Where?
Go into the trees.
Into the trees, she
Off
says.
the path?
I guess so.
Do as she says, Maya.
Alright.
She hasn't been wrong so far.
Yeah?
You make your way into the trees and off the path, and you actually the trees here are so thick that there's virtually no rain, and it's quite dark in here.
Dark vision.
Dark vision activated.
Dark vision activated. I would say just because of that, you're the first to see the little clearing
Oh, okay.
in this forest. You're the first to see it. It is a clearing with a little. It's a side of a cliff, and with a bubbling brook, a spring, coming down from a tiny waterfall, forming a clear oasis of a pond. Around it, you see bright little bushes of berries. This looks like a very nice rest stop for now.
Oh, there. That looks like a nice spot. That looks like a nice spot.
I step off the carriage and inspect the berries. If it's what I think it is, it's probably good berries.
Funny you should say that. Make a nature check.
I'll do the same.
Yeah.
Forest is my favorite terrain.
Yeah.
Your
So-
group doesn't become lost except
So
by magical
you
means.
get advantage on the
Even when you're
nature.
engaging in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, you remain
13.
alert to danger. Yeah. There's a lot of advantages with my favorite terrain.
Right. So you should be able to have advantage on this. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, while we're traveling, we are still alerted to any dangers. So
Okay.
what do we do?
Roll twice.
Roll twice.
You roll twice.
For your nature check.
16 and 14.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my nature is
Nature.
plus 1, 17.
Okay. And you had a
13.
13?
15.
15. All of you immediately recognize. You know the stories about magical berries that that restore health as you eat them. These are indeed good berry bushes. So
I
each
immediately
berry,
take 6. Sorry.
each berry
Eats
heals 1 HP
Yeah.
and is potent for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So we can stop.
If you collect as much berries, however, you gain 10 good berries. So you have a good no
Just one.
altogether.
Altogether.
You have 10 good berries.
So you
To
eat
each.
all of them.
No, I eat 6.
You eat 6.
With your expertise on nature as well, you recognize this little oasis as a magical oasis. If you rest here, then it removes exhaustion. It allows you to heal a little bit.
Oh
more.
yeah, then there's no need. No
Then
need.
you don't
keep
need
the
to
berries.
No wait, is it short resting, long resting, or are we waiting till the rain to go?
It's
You can
nighttime, so it's probably gonna be a long rest.
Is it nighttime?
You can choose this. You can choose a long rest or short rest here.
Oh, it's getting dark though, right?
Yeah.
Long rest then?
I'll keep watch.
I get my inspirations back.
Yes.
I get my spells back.
2, 2, 2, 2.
Sure.
Everyone
Sure.
gets 2 berries.
Yeah.
Sounds fair.
And you can keep it for 24 hours, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So till the next night.
Mm-hmm.
I refill my water skin,
Mm.
so it's not empty anymore.
I give one to Andromeda.
Mm.
The one good berry, so I only take one.
So are we discussing watch or?
Oh, I'll take watch.
Me and Sylvester will keep watch.
Yeah. I mean, you can take the. You wanna
I
take
need
the
my
first,
beauty
I'll take-
or I'll take. The
You can sleep.
I'll take the first watch.
I'm assuming that at
Is
least.
it a long rest?
Long
or short
rest.
Okay.
So that means we have to. We have 2 people on watch. Let's have at least 2 people watching over Andromeda while a bard sleeps, gets his beauty rest. After, by the way,
you can sleep in the carriage.
Mocking.
with her, right?
oh,
I dealt damage at least.
Yes.
we don't want her
Okay.
to sleep on open ground.
2 people on watch. Everyone
Would
else
you rather
rests.
her out in the rain than?
I mean, she's well. From my own opinion, she's living seclusion. I
Yeah,
don't see
that's
why she
true.
can't enjoy beauty.
Okay. I suggest one person stay with Andromeda, the rest rest, and I'll take the first watch.
Here's the thing, though.
What's up?
We're in complete darkness.
I have no dark vision.
I have no dark vision.
When it comes-
I'm the only one with dark
We
vision.
can start
I mean, you can put a
and
fire
whatnot.
up. Yeah.
We'll fire for morality, for morale's sake.
morale and
Because no,
morality.
you normally like from a tactical standpoint, we can just use light, stick it on a stick, plant it around. But I feel like having a fire is
a
more
proper
good for
campfire would be best.
Yeah.
To warm
Oh, yeah,
Andromeda.
she
you
needs
can
to-
use
she needs warmth.
prestidigitation to cast.
So,
Yeah, she
yeah,
can.
I
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
actually
so,
do light fire.
I'll
go
go
up.
get sticks for the campfire. And all.
Yeah, I'll go get sticks too.
I command my snake to keep Andromeda comfy. So
Aw.
anything that's not anything foreign, anything that's not us, try to go near her. There's an opportunity attack today.
Does that mean that your snake recognizes each and every one of our scent then?
Pretty much. I mean, we've already been traveling for the whole day.
Okay.
Do I smell like cookies?
You're eating the cookies while you watch, while you take watch,
And the cake.
and the
No,
cake.
I gave her the
Oh
cake.
yeah, I forgot
yeah.
about the cake.
Oh, you're
No, she didn't
gave-
eat all the cake.
you're looking for sticks,
Yeah.
or are we looking for sticks?
Yeah. I mean, it's an
I'll
easy
say,
enough survival.
For brevity's sake, I'll say you guys just basically there's enough of you to work together to make a decent fire, and you and Andromeda settles down next to the fire and just bundles up a little bit more. After a few minutes, she already looks a little bit better. There's some color in her cheeks. Because of the special condition here in the event. So, funny thing, this event is called Vibe Check.
Vibe check.
Vibe check.
Nice.
Vibe check. So, anyone who rests here will remove a level of exhaustion. So that's what's happening with her.
Okay.
So she no longer has exhaustion
Cool.
and is no longer sick.
Okay.
Got it.
So, who is taking first watch?
Me.
Mm-hmm. So, you're going to spend the night here, is it? Okay.
At least 8 hours.
Before we go for the long rest, I'm gonna go, not terribly far, but I'm just gonna go take a little distance and commune with Molnesh.
Before you go, Gaslight.
On my halberd. On
Your
my.
halberd is-
No, actually, no, don't do that.
On your halberd?
Don't cast light on me.
Sure.
Why?
It's
He's going alone.
It's important for me to commune with my patron
In the
Total
dark.
darkness.
In the rain.
in the dark.
There's enough.
In my
Oh
head,
yeah,
like,
it's,
so
it's
really-
covered. Yeah. It's a tall canopy, right?
Yeah, I'll just stay outside of the range of the light, but I can still see them,
Okay.
and I just commune with Molnesh for a bit before going into a long rest.
Suddenly bear.
Okay, so, what are you doing for your commune? What's happening exactly?
I am basically updating him on I'm basically updating on what I know about
Hey, guy.
Andromeda's
This is
powers,
my day.
and to see if it's possible
Hey,
to
boss,
attain
so
the
this
knowledge
is
of
what
this power,
happened.
or
This is what happened.
attain the knowledge of this power, and if there's anything he requires of me to, if there's anything he requires of me to know or obtain.
Kill.
Like an Instagram story.
So this is my day.
You feel the presence of your patron, listening to you, listening to your report. When you mention Andromeda, he sort of just scoffs at you. He says that you can't exactly learn what she learns. It is similar to sorcerer's ability. It's something that you are born with. You can't really learn this type of ability unless you spend some time in study, in divination. But of course it takes time and money. But you would always know how to get money. Otherwise, she is of no use to us unless she chooses to walk with us in our journey. Of course, she doesn't have to choose. We could always take her. Your contract ends when she returns to her village. I don't see why not. Of course, that's your choice.
As always, Molish. And I walk back to the party.
Right. So, first watch. Would you like to make a perception roll?
Yes. With advantage, because my favorite terrain. 15 and 12.
15 and 12. Okay.
Plus one is 16.
You don't feel like. Sorry. As you're sort of looking around, you feel the presence of another pair of eyes. Something is watching your campsite from afar.
Do I know the general direction?
Yes, you do.
Which way?
I'll say this presence appears to be circling your camp, just watching on.
Like constantly circling.
We have a golem.
How do I?
Oh, that's terrifying.
I don't feel good about this. How long into the rest?
This would be about a couple of hours into the rest.
8 hours in. If you want to
How
switch.
many hours?
Long rest is
4.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Because we're only having 2 watches, so it's 4-4, I guess.
You're not watching at the same time?
No,
No.
I'm taking a second watch.
What do I do?
Yeah. What do you do?
I don't feel good about this. I reach for the head, and I purposely hold it up like as if it's a lantern and be like,
Oh, you're pointing it anywhere it moves.
yeah, anywhere it moves. Like, do you see this? Do you see this?
It's your dead friend.
The presence stops moving.
Which direction?
Oh, he stops.
It's somewhere behind you.
No, it's behind us, but in this direction.
So, like, let's say, for example, this is a clearing, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's say the oasis is like somewhere over here, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll say the carriage is over here, you all are surrounding it. The general direction is like if you're at the edge of the oasis,
I'm on top.
on top, yeah.
Yeah.
So it would be like somewhere in the woods behind you. That's where the presence has stopped.
Okay.
And as you look, it appears to be the presence seems to come a bit closer, peering at you curiously.
Is it do I feel like it's dangerous?
They are an elf, a wood elf.
It's a wood elf.
They are wearing the clothes of a scout. So they're wearing like a leather armor. They have a longbow on their back. They have 2 scimitars on their waist.
You're
They-
half elf, right?
No, I'm human.
You're all humans. There's just
So
two
very-
non-humans.
Very brown skin, dreadlocks just sort of tied back.
Okay.
They're you can't really tell this is because elves are so androgynous anyway. You can't really tell if this is a male or female.
Mhm.
They sort of watch you. They see your witch
The head?
head. Yeah.
That's it.
They nod in the direction and then they turn around and make their leave.
Okay.
How many hours into rest is this?
This is 2 hours in, but you did make that wood elf leave.
Okay.
So you keep your watch and nothing else and untoward happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Hats to you for keeping the witch head.
Because they hate hags. The fact that you have it may
Hag's
be good.
Yeah.
May be good.
Okay. I'm glad I made that decision.
I still find it distasteful.
I
Okay,
wake
so
up for my watch. and-
That was lucky, by the way.
Yeah.
The fact that you're just intimidating all the intruders away.
that's right.
She's being smart about it for sure.
Okay.
Okay, so second watch.
Um,
Would you like to make a?
Hey, so earlier there's been some elf, and I don't really feel good about it. But keep the head with you, because that seems to scare people off.
Smells horrible, probably.
Oh man.
Don't make out with it. Where are you gonna keep watch?
Yeah, I'm keeping watch. Then.
Okay, so
Yeah, where are you keeping watch?
Same. Near the fire, I guess.
This is you?
Yeah.
Top over there.
Sure. With the head on one side and in front of me also, just
Bongo.
hanging on my bongo drum.
You know, I don't
Softly.
feel good about the elf.
Softly.
You'll never know.
You'll never know as you fall asleep.
okay.
You know,
so
I'm gonna take a risk. I need my spell. I can get a spell slot back on
If you
short
rest.
Can you?
Oh,
No.
no.
Yours
This
is
is
a
a
long
long
rest.
rest.
Long rest, long
This
rest.
is a long rest. So
Okay.
you get your spell slots back anyway.
And if you don't take sleep, you're gonna get exhaustion.
Yeah.
Okay. We
So,
could all use some
make that
peace here.
perception roll if you
Please stop
please.
playing
Okay.
the drums.
It's softly.
Like a mother's heart.
It's like this.
It's night.
Perception? 15 total.
15. Okay.
13 plus 2.
I might as well change the music because it's playing this for a while.
Okay.
Sure.
Hold on.
This is one.
Suddenly bell music.
That's
Oh
fine.
god, what?
Roll initiative. Dexterity save.
It was,
Don't tempt me.
Yeah, that was for that. It's cool. It came with that dice too.
Okay. So, you keep your watch.
Dark vision.
An hour passes. Another hour passes. It's just darkness. And the faint sort of buzzing of a fly or two trying to eat their head. There's like a fly like crossing her dead eyeball, just like
It's not tasty.
You tried it.
That's
He
why
tried
I
to lick
licked
it.
It's not tasty.
Oh no, it's not.
Yeah.
Like you've tasted blood before. This is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a nasty hag.
Baby, now we got bad blood.
Really?
I mean, the moment you said it, I was like,
Someone's gonna
Uh,
sing it.
It's probably near the end of your watch when you see a pair of eyes watching. It's another wood elf, but it's a different one this time. They
He
seem
wouldn't
to
know.
be-
He wouldn't know.
No, it's a different
Oh
one.
right. This wood elf appears to be male, or rather masculine. You're still not sure about the gender, and they're just watching you intensely.
I wave and continue playing.
The head's next to you, right?
Yeah, but I'm just continuing
No,
playing.
replace-
Like,
replace.
at least let them know that
Replace-
I see them see
Replace the
bongo.
drums with a head.
Banging on the head.
So, the elf looks at you with a sort of confused look.
The fuck?
They and then you see their gaze fall onto the sleeping form of Andromeda. They see her, see you, nod, and then they turn around and make their way back into the darkness.
Okay.
I like the fact that the song has also drum beats.
Yeah.
Soft drums.
Was that on purpose?
So, your watch goes without a hitch, and as the early morning, the first sunrise comes.
Hey, I saw your elf friend.
You saw another elf.
I saw an elf. I don't know if it's the same elf.
Okay. Guys, I don't think it's a good idea to stick around.
You're a very suspicious woman, aren't you?
Well, I mean,
It's not my first time.
we're gonna go anyway. So
Ain't my first rodeo.
it's not like we're planning to stay. Are we staying?
No, we still have a mission, remember?
We have a place to go.
Minus
Uh,
one ration.
Andromeda.
Oh yeah, minus one
actually-
ration.
Yeah, minus one ration actually. You would have been able to eat your breakfast here with your rations of grains and dried fruits, dried meats.
I have a dead horse.
Andromeda,
That's not there.
as God dang it.
I'm sorry. I had to cross it out.
As Andromeda finishes her breakfast, she says, "It won't be far now. Sanctuary is a few hours ahead."
Were the elves nice?
Oh.
They were watchful.
They were what?
Elves?
They were watchful.
Okay.
And she sort of like looks around in the woods and she's like, this valley is protected by certain wood elf tribes. They normally remain neutral. They will not usually attack unless provoked. Likely you came across one of their scouts. But no, they would have been harmless.
Okay. Either
He
way.
just came. I waved. Continue banging drum. He went away.
We heard the drumming all night.
It was rather peaceful though.
I quite liked it.
I put the head back onto the carriage. Okay, like, there you go.
Okay.
Are you a headhunter? Seriously?
Like, I think of
Technically,
myself.
ranges are headhunters.
Yeah, pretty
Plus,
much.
she's a folk hero, so she's probably killed one or two hags in her time.
Beast. No, not my first hike.
Alright.
It's not your
Okay.
first hag.
You continue on with your journey, and you take your usual places.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still inside.
If you want to.
Okay.
If you want.
I'll be inside then.
Alright, I'll take the rip.
So, from it's about like 6 a.m. at the moment. So, a few hours are going to pass. Some more in the morning. You make your way out of the thick woods and towards where the rolling green plains are. It is probably about.
I asked
That's me.
Andromeda before we leave. Is it gonna rain again?
Yes, later.
Andromeda, you wanna take care of my snake for me?
Of course. I don't mind.
Alright. I'll leave the snake with Andromeda.
And he's constantly on opportunity attack.
Yep.
It's just like poised.
Turret.
It's almost like
It's a snake
it's almost like
turret.
periscoping.
I can't help but look at this hovering snake like.
My
No,
snake.
it's probably draped around
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
snake likes to like hide in sleeves. It's a tiny snake.
How long is it?
It's a tiny snake.
Probably as good as long as an arm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably.
Just really slender. Yes.
With wings.
Anywho,
It's probably around 9-10 a.m. ish before you actually come across a very beautiful sight. You see a beautiful green plain split into halves by a blue river, bordered at both sides by a verdant forest and by the low slopes of the Bonsinore Valley. In the grass, you see among the rippling tall grass are small herds of deer. Every now and then you see a rabbit dart in and out of the grass. You see some of the deer rest and drink water by the rich brown shores of the river as ducks pass by.
how many ducks?
Just a small family of ducks, probably like a half dozen. This
And
This place looks like you guys are not like in the plains right now.
Oh,
You're just
okay.
sort of seeing this from afar.
All right.
At the edge of the woods.
Yeah,
I
you.
was like,
Yeah, this, like I'll say like because you're a kobold and you're always looking to eat. These are some plump ducks. These animals are so healthy, and they're so tame as well. It's likely that they haven't seen any people
I
before.
feel like it's
actually.
gonna be like really
Can I
mean
actually
to
walk
try and kill?
walk up to one and pick it up? Can I do that?
Uh,
Are they that tame?
Before you do that, I kind of say out loud, if you're going to take one that's alone. Because
It's a family of ducks.
I'm a no, you never know if there's a lone duck somewhere.
A lone
Because
Valar somewhere.
I'm a seeker of knowledge. I would know how much a kobold loves to eat.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of a stereotype, but also it's not.
You can't help
It's
It's
a
not lying.
stereotype for a reason.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I'll say just because. I'll say make an animal handling check.
Okay.
Just
Yes.
because.
All right.
Mhm.
10 plus 2, 12.
You literally just get down from the carriage and sort of try to approach a solitary duck. Honestly, you could even approach a deer if you wanted to. They are
That's bigger. I'm targeting something more, a little smaller.
Smaller than you.
yeah. This is a plump ass duck,
Why don't you try taming some
and
deer?
they are like
You want me to tame a deer?
What?
If I'm going to tame a deer, I will kill it.
I'm gonna pounce
Why
on all
tame it
Simba
when you
style.
just
You might want
Wait, you
mount.
just picked it up,
it's-
didn't you?
yeah. It's definitely
Slender
going to.
mount.
Do you want to make an attack roll, just real quick?
I'm watching this with amusement.
it's like a karate chopping.
14 plus
Karate
5.
chopping.
Oh yeah.
Sophia.
You immediately just snatch up the duck. It just goes over your head. It's definitely struggling to get out of your
I'm
grip,
good.
but
We have
Are you gonna
the
bite it
kobold
out?
hag head.
No, I'm like,
you
never know.
You being both of you being outlanders in your own right.
Yep.
This land that you see here is practically a paradise. The animals are healthy. The soil is dark and rich, perfect for farming. The woods are not far from the river, so and there's boulders for building material and all that.
Okay.
This is sanctuary.
oh, we've reached the place where we're supposed to be.
Yes.
Okay.
We reached?
This is the
Oh, that
area.
was easy.
This was the area.
With your duck.
With duck.
So pretty.
She nods. Yes. This will be the place for new Bianca.
It's quite
Our-
nice.
our
What do we do
people
now?
will,
Party.
settle here. We will return to the village and inform them of where we were. And in the early hours of the morning, the village will follow us to sanctuary.
Party, if you don't mind, perhaps we should let Andromeda step out, just grab some fresh air, see the land for herself, rather than from her mystic eyes. Let her see the land for herself.
I wouldn't mind, so I'll just
I agree.
open the
Okay.
door for her.
I'm alright.
I show her my duck.
I caught a duck.
Someone escort her.
I will.
Okay.
So she steps down delicately on this soft grass. She's very amused by what you have given her.
Wait, is the duck dead or
No, it's alive.
Okay.
It's struggling at the moment. It's trying to flap, but you've got a good grip on it.
Yeah.
It's another sort of poetic moment as she sort of steps out, her robe sort of billowing in the gentle breeze. She breathes in this very fresh air. It's not like the air of civilization where it's just tainted with smoke and the scent of humanity and all that. This is actual paradise, and Andromeda looks like she is at peace.
As I'm shadowing her as she strolls for a bit, I kind of a little bit out of earshot. I don't know if that's what we're doing. I kind of like this is definitely sanctuary.
Yes, it is. It's beautiful. I'm glad I got to see this now.
I
Then
feel
you
like
know-
something's.
Then you know what I'm going to say to you.
Does he know that he's talking to a minor? Go ahead.
Say it anyway.
Molnash is a great power. With you by his side, we could find all knowledge there is to see. With your powers of divination. Join my side, Andromeda. If that is your choice.
Sorry, first of all,
Mhm.
that is such a welcome to the dark side thing.
Yep, it is.
Join us.
We have cookies.
Join us.
Be my
We have
apprentice.
cookies. We have literal cookies.
Be my apprentice.
Oh, my God.
And I am literally just standing there with a whole burger.
Quack, 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 quack.
She regards you for a moment. In her star-filled eyes, there's you can almost like trace a path of a star, like a comet just streaking across both of her eyes like a shooting star. And you see one or two stars like change color as she thinks. I have my own path. I have a home to protect. And I don't have a lot of time left.
I knew it.
Well, they all die young.
Even if you had me with you, I would not be able to aid you in the way you want me to.
Okay.
I walk away.
Take a hint, dude. Okay. What do we do now?
So
Oh,
we
I
found
don't
the
know.
place.
I don't know, because I'm thinking about taking the eyes if she does die.
Oh damn.
That's the thing, but I walk away.
So she there's a this peaceful moment only lasts for a few minutes. It's before Andromeda eventually makes her way back to the carriage and tells you all that it's time to go back to Bianca.
Okay,
And
get back to the carriage.
I've tied a rope around the duck.
have
It's
you-
like a pet now.
it's
Duck on a
it's
rope.
it's it's very confused.
My snake would be so intrigued if it saw the duck.
You're smaller than the duck.
I'm definitely gonna have an interesting conversation with Solnash. With
Okay.
Molnash.
So,
I got a call with
as you
that.
guys go back into the carriage, it's worth noting. Sylvester unwinds around Andromeda for a moment and goes to you. There's a silent moment of communication.
With Sylvester.
Yeah. He sort of looks at you and indicates your companion over there. And
Oh, that's right.
you forgot about the snake, didn't you? Yeah.
In character, he doesn't know it's there.
Yeah, you don't know it's there.
Yeah, you didn't know. So,
What happened?
Sylvester indicates that you keep an eye on November. November may not have lawful intention.
He does that, thing.
No, he goes.
I
just
give
points
you
his-
a piece of dried meat. Now go back to your post. Thank you.
He munches on the meat and then goes back.
I'm surprised the snake
So-
can munch.
That's right. They don't munch.
no, no.
They swallow.
Swallow.
You make your way back onto the road and just sort of follow your path back to sort of backtracking where you came from.
But are we still going back to the oasis? Because I think we should just go around it.
No, we should
Just head
straight
back
through.
towards.
Let's just go through Bianca. Let's just go straight through Bianca.
Yeah, we go straight to
Because it's a
Bianca.
whole day journey.
Yep.
So, the weather is just as bright as yesterday. The clouds, they don't. It is a cloudy day, but it's not. You don't see any storm clouds in the sky.
Okay.
We are closing to about 10:30, so I'll say.
One more incident.
Shall we move on for a mini event, or shall we take it to next week?
Roll for it.
I'm down. I'm down for a mini event.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
down.
down for a mini event.
I'm down for a mini event.
Okay.
Minivan should be okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'll roll for a mini event. However, if we will have to stop at around 11 p.m. and then continue next week if possible.
Sure.
Yes.
No worries.
Okay. So, it is around 3 p.m. Can all of you make perception checks as per usual? Those who are looking out.
I'm inside, so that's a no.
Well, I'm outside, so.
We're in the grass field now.
Yeah. You're heading back to that side of the valley where you could see the river. Yeah.
It would have been so nice. It was a nat 20, but I have disadvantage, so it's an 8.
But it's cloudy though.
No,
It's
still
not
still
dark.
in the
it's
sunlight.
not dark.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not dark.
So it's a 10 for me.
That actually
Mhm.
works for perception.
And Maya,
12.
12.
Same.
Okay.
I got.
So,
Wait, what did Chamomile got?
I'm more interested with my looks.
You're constantly looking in the mirror.
Yes.
So it's a 1.
No, it's a 5.
Ah.
okay. So, around that time when you're at the side of the valley, at the path, you have passed by the swamp before. It is, well, your path is like sort of up here at the slope, at a level path. The swamp is like sort of below you and sort of like goes into where your path is. Yeah. As you're going along the path, there is a rumbling, like an earthquake. You hear Andromeda suddenly like sits up, says like, turn back for a moment.
Turn back.
You quickly try your best to turn around
I
and
hold on with dear life.
I'm shocked that the
make,
carriage is
make
turning.
a quick animal handling check for
Haha!
the horse. Yes.
You got this.
Yeah, she got
14.
this.
14. Okay, that's enough. You manage to just quickly swerve and turn around just as an earthquake just rocks the earth below you, and the path where at the side of the valley just crumbles away. The shaking just continues for another like 5 minutes, and soon, not too long after, it settles. But now, you no longer have a path at the side of the valley. From the looks of things, it looks like you have to cut through the swamp.
Someone do an arcana check to see if the earthquake was magical.
It's an
I'll,
earthquake. That's a big spell, if you ask me.
I'll
never
step
know.
up. I'll step up to the edge of the crater and do an arcana check.
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
detect magic.
You wanted to take magic photos?
Nah, you know what?
You
It's
can.
a 30. It's a 30 foot. Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just do a quick arcana check
How
to
does
see.
Andromeda look? Though?
Andromeda looks a bit shaken at the moment.
Literally shaken.
Yeah, she's sort of like
Nice.
clutching. She's sort of clutching her because it's a sudden earthquake. She's clutching her chest. She's like,
I grab a hold of her and start to calm her down.
"Thank you."
It's okay. We'll get to it. How much?
21 on arcana.
21. You know immediately that this is natural. As random as it seemed, it seems to be you don't detect anything untoward about it. It's just an unlucky accident.
Just a rock slide. Nothing unusual about it.
Well, it almost killed me.
You should have paid attention.
Well, so I guess
only
we
pa-
don't have any other choice but to cut through the swamp.
I guess I'll take point. Make sure we don't clog up the wheel.
But you don't have a horse.
I'll walk it. We'll have to take it slow anyway. It's a swamp.
Yeah.
So I'll stay like 20 feet ahead and make sure that to find a secure path for the carriage.
I'll say for that reason, make a survival check. You at the front make a survival check as well.
Could I do the same? Or
As an outlander, sure.
Natural 20.
5 in total.
Oh, it rolled. It
Oh my
slipped up on a
gosh,
one.
really?
Jeez.
8.
That's good.
8.
That scared me.
So that 20 actually came in.
My goodness. You immediately take point as like a leader, and just like guiding everyone down to a safer path through the swamp. The swamp is no problem for you, as you manage to sort of navigate a straight path through all the mud and the muck in the area. The ground is quite soft, however. So you are having sort of a harder time trying to maintain like the speed. Yeah, so you're a little bit slowed down. Good news for you, the swamp is quite dark. The mist that surrounds you is thick. With 2 C's. Thick.
Thick.
Extra.
For the purpose of sight and stealth, this mist counts as heavily obscured.
Jeez.
So you're going to have disadvantage on wisdom checks made with sight. However, you do have a +2 to stealth.
Okay.
+2, or rather, I'll say like an advantage on stealth because you can hide.
Sure.
Even with the carriage.
Hide the carriage.
I'll try my best to keep an active perception.
Okay. Make a perception check but with disadvantage.
You gotta do
Let's.
yeah.
Oh, that is a 2.
Just take 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
so
don't
it's
notice
quite,
anything.
No, it's quite bad.
It's quite thick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's double C thick, man.
I love it when it's just gonna be worse.
just image of Pokey just saying it's double C.
It's gonna be it's tough. But my survival check is still intact.
Yeah. For the moment, yes. You're still like keeping your eyes on the path, on the road rather, and then navigating for the party at the moment. Once again, I'll have you roll another, either animal handling or survival. That's up to you.
They're both +3 for me, so 9 in total.
9. Which one did you choose?
Either one is the same.
No,
Same results.
she's asking
Yeah,
which
Which
one.
one?
Which one?
Which check?
Animal handling or survival?
Animal handling.
Okay. You're trying your best to like get the horses to sort of pick up the pace a bit, but it's just difficult. The ground is just so soft and muddy. There's a moment where the carriage sort of lurches forward and is just stuck in the mud.
Oh shit! I probably don't see this.
No. You're.
I'm 20 feet. I'm 20 feet ahead.
Yeah.
I probably don't see this because it's heavily obscured.
If anything,
Why are
we
you
can.
20 feet ahead?
He's scouting.
Yeah, I'm scouting. I didn't take in the fog into account.
Right. Okay. So I'll say you'll hear the carriage like,
Okay.
You can definitely
and the horse is just like,
Okay. I'll
just like it's
I'll turn back.
struggling to like pull the carriage forward, but it's just digging its hooves.
Can I
in it.
help with my pony?
I'll shout out. What happened?
The horse is stuck.
I mean, I'm gonna try and help with my pony.
I think we're gonna need to like help get
How
the
deep-
horse
Let's calm the horses down.
How deep is the swamp ground?
I calm the horse down.
The ground, you mean? I'll say, just at first glance, most of the water and muck around here is like about a few inches deep. Then it looks wherever you see puddles. The mud is very soft, so the horse's hooves and the carriage wheel are like a few inches like buried into the mud.
So ankle deep.
A bit ankle deep, yes.
That's nasty.
So calm the horse down. Shh, okay, calm down. Pet
Gonna have to
its
try
mane.
to pull
Okay,
them out.
so make a animal handling.
17 plus dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. So the horses, they are soothed where you are.
Guys, we're gonna need to like
Push or
pull or push to get the cart out.
Alright.
It's stuck.
Chamomile, keep an eye out if you can.
I'll probably
try.
keep an eye out because I can't push or pull. With
I mean,
my
there's
strength.
both of us.
Not
Right.
not with
I'll,
my strength.
I'll try to push the cart out.
I have my
Now
pony,
you stay
like I
in.
said.
You stay inside with Andromeda. Well,
Me and Sophia try to push from the back.
yeah.
What's up?
No, something. Okay, I'm gonna go out. How bad is it like inside?
What do you mean?
How bad is it? How badly stuck is it?
If you're inside, the carriage is like tilted a bit forward,
Ooh.
like this. So it's the front wheels are sort of sunk into the mud.
They're dug in.
Yeah. Andromeda
I think we could.
is.
just
Could I
walk-
could I wedge it out with my halberd?
I mean, it's a big carriage. Well, it's a relative.
Could I wedge it out with my halberd?
I have a shovel.
I mean, worst case scenario.
You're only gonna make it worse at that point.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna dig through. I'm just gonna like
Shove it in there.
shove it in so that the wheel has something to grasp on.
Okay.
It's pretty. It's just
Okay.
as effective as your halberd,
Okay.
except
Okay.
it doesn't damage the
I'm
weapon.
gonna help them out and say, I hope the light shines on both of you and cast twin guidance on both of them.
Okay, so we what?
You got a D for this check. Essentially.
So I
Okay.
put
So-
my shovel like okay. These are the wheels, and I put my shovel over here so that the wheels have both front wheels have something to grasp on.
Okay, so the both of you, since you're both working together, I'll say either one of you has advantage on the athletics check, or the both of you can make athletics checks.
I have +3 on athletics,
I have 0.
so I'll do it with advantage.
So you have
Sure.
a D4 as well.
Come on.
I'll keep a lookout as well, just in case anything is
Double.
approaching.
That's a double 8. Jeez. That is
8, 3, 11.
13.
This is athletics.
Oh wait, I didn't plus my. So that's 8 plus 6, 14.
14. What are you doing?
I'm just keeping an eye out, just in case anything is approaching us while this is all going on.
Make a quick perception check. I'll say with your. No, actually,
It's a thick fog. It's not. Really
It's not
dark.
darkness.
It's not darkness.
there's no sunlight, but
Yeah.
it's not darkness.
So it's straight roll.
Just straight.
I would say no. It's still gonna be a disadvantage because you're using sight still.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't use my excellent sense of smell. No, I'm just kidding.
You only
Alright.
find food.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, you could. I
could,
did
yeah.
say that it's only a disadvantage on sight.
Yeah.
could use
Well,
your
I don't. I,
nose.
it's not like I'm a mastiff or anything. So.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's already a 3. Yep, that's a 3. Plus 2, 5.
Okay. You're trying to peer through the fog, and I'll say, your duck is having some trouble. Your duck is not
He's-
liking it does not like its surroundings at the moment. It's like trying to huddle right next to you and just like quacking nervously.
It now
So
likes.
so you keep getting distracted.
Surprisingly.
Just keep it over your head.
It's harassing you.
Like, let me go. Doesn't have Stockholm.
Can I put it on my shoulder?
You can try, yeah. You
Let it boost
you're
the-
you're struggling to like try to, even with her help, and with the guidance, it's pretty deep in there, unfortunately. As all of you are doing this, you hear something coming through the mist.
Oh.
Which direction?
It's seemingly from everywhere, but you hear a beautiful woman's voice.
Oh no.
No.
See
Another hag.
the sunset, the day is ending.
Oh no.
Let that yawn now. There's no pretending.
I hear this.
I will hold you
I don't.
and protect you. Everyone, make a save. Let me just look it up.
Wisdom.
Sorry. Make a wisdom saving throw.
That's
18.
12.
12. Okay.
19.
19.
19.
Ooh. Wisdom plus 1.
Chamomile.
8.
7 plus 1.
Oh, chamomile.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, chamomile. Let's see. Right. as this song plays, all of you immediately become aware that this is weird. There's no way this should be. There's like someone out here singing a song for no reason, and you feel this enchantment come over you, and most of you like sort of very alert and just like panicked. You just shake off the effect.
I'm distracted by my
Chamomile.
dog.
Oh god.
This
Chamomile.
voice, this voice is so beautiful. You want to. You are immediately have the compulsion to go towards where the voice is, and leave the party.
I'm in love. Everyone,
What?
I'm leaving
Stop it.
Do we hear or
with
see
my
this?
pony. I will be the Prince Charming of this beautiful voice.
We're trying to get the carriage out. Do we hear him
No, we're alert. We're alert.
Yeah,
Definitely
everyone
alert.
is alert to this.
of him?
Yeah.
He is going to his doom.
Someone's gotta.
So I see him. I take my iron pot and just smack him over the head
With the iron pot.
with an iron pot.
It was either that or the
Make
mace.
make an attack roll.
Are you trying to shock him out of it?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like pop over him?
No, like
Oh, okay.
try to
You
What,
need
with what,
13.
my
Oh, that's a
strength?
pan.
Yeah, definitely a string.
It's just a 5.
Oh no.
You miss me.
He's almost like dancing to the voice.
And then I just like
Ow.
swirl
I,
it.
I walk over, take the pen from her hand, and pong. Try to pong him too. Or is he too far now?
Well,
As you are doing that, there's a second voice jumps in.
Oh no.
Don't be so serious. You make a actually. Who is away from the carriage right now? Because he's going in one direction.
not me. I'm near the carriage.
At this
still.
point, when I hit him, like I'm just
You're
next to the
the one.
carriage. Because I hit him and he goes.
Wait,
further.
where is he?
He was
I-
moving
I-
away.
I was-
He's still there.
He's
and
still
moving
there,
away.
and then he moved further this way.
Then I'm near the carriage. I'm near the carriage. He's near the carriage.
He's next to me
I'm
basically.
still on the
Because
carriage.
he tried to take the pot from my hand.
We're still near the carriage then.
We're right here.
A second voice comes in, and I'm gonna need all of you except Chamomile to make another wisdom save, but with advantage because you're alert still.
With advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah, with advantage.
Thank God
Can I
for
use
that
lucky?
advantage.
Yes.
No,
Sure.
It's up to you.
It's
On
up
one
to you.
dice.
Sure.
Or two
You have
dice.
to. No.
Choose
if-
one of the
check.
two die.
Yeah, choose one of the two die.
Ooh, not 20.
Nice.
It's so bad. Plus,
Yeah, it's
plus what?
different from half and half.
No, sorry.
Plus wisdom.
Yeah, your wisdom save. Yes.
That's a 8.
8. Okay.
21
18.
from me.
18. Okay. So
17 from me.
17. You become entranced by the second voice,
Mom, is that you?
and you start walking away from the carriage at the opposite direction.
So you're going
Sorry,
that way.
going that way.
No.
Where's everyone going?
Actually, oh my gosh, Andromeda. Although technically she would have seen this coming, she does have advantage on this.
Oh,
Technically.
do I have to roll for the duck? Does the duck get
No,
enchanted?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's smart enough for that. I
Oh,
don't think
okay,
it's smart
yeah,
enough for
yeah.
that.
Look at my snake.
I don't think it has.
Oh.
I mean, it's a duck.
That's a good
It's
question.
not.
It's dumb.
It's not smart.
Yeah.
What about
It's
her
definitely
snake?
going to follow what the first voice actually.
So the duck is trying to
Oh,
follow.
okay.
It's
So,
trying- the-
but
the
you're-
duck
it's
is-
on the-
So,
It's like-
him and the duck, basically.
What about Maya's snake? Now that you mentioned it.
Goes where
true.
go.
Would you like to make a roll for that?
Sure. It has a +1 on wisdom.
oh boy.
At least it's.
Yeah,
I
it's
have to do
something.
it twice.
16.
16.
The snake rolls higher than
16.
me.
No, that's for the first
That's
one.
For
the
the
first
first
song.
one.
The first one.
Second song.
She rolled
15?
16. Roll the
Or
second
16.
Yeah.
With advantage, I guess?
one. With advantage.
Wow.
30-20.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
So the
I'll be
snake
fine.
is like, the fuck?
the
Maya, what are you
snake.
doing?
Oh wait, the snake's on.
Andromeda.
Yeah.
On Andromeda.
So I can't do much.
Yeah.
There's a sort of like panic. He's coming from the snake, just like he's like watching his owner like walk away. It's like just like in panicking.
Wait.
Meanwhile, I'm following my duck, which is right now
Where are you
following
sitting?
him.
Wait, your duck's following me?
Because it's going towards the voice
I'm
at the
new
same
to
time.
carriage, so I'll probably
Because
have
it's
to.
it's on the
Your
leash
duck means you're
now.
on the
I'm
other
like,
side.
Yeah.
where's my duck going?
Yeah, he's by the door.
I'm by the door.
I'm
Uh,
curious, where's this duck going?
I'll
Okay. So
I'm
the
like-
small creatures.
Yeah!
as I see Maya walk off to her doom.
Who's this?
Small bros, that's me.
That's
That's
Poki. So
Poki's following me.
I'm now following,
Sophia?
no,
No, me.
chamomile.
Oh,
Chamomile.
as I see walking everyone to their doom, I'm like, Sophia, are you still with me?
Yes. Should we stop? I'm gonna stop her. I'm gonna stop Maya. Like try to pull her away.
I'll say, yep, it's getting close to 11, so I'll say that for the just to close the scene,
Yeah.
or rather, for now,
Mm.
as they walk away, how's your passive perception?
11.
10.
10? Passives?
12.
12. The two of you,
Mm-hmm.
you see, as Chamomile and your duck are walking in
Yeah.
one direction,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere you hear a rustling in the trees, and you look up, and you see this. You think woman,
Mm-hmm.
but her arms are feathered and winged,
Oh,
and tipped, and her hands are
That
tipped
makes
with
sense.
claws.
Yeah.
Her legs are that of a eagle,
Mm.
and she has the legs and the tail of the eagle, and
Yeah.
her sort of like she's human. Her face is sort of human, but there's this sort of
A beak.
almost an avian-like
Yeah.
look to her, and which is both strange and beautiful almost.
Do I recognize this as a? I'm assuming a harpy.
You could make a you could make an intelligence check.
Sure.
I would probably know this since I'm a knowledge seeker.
You could make a intelligence check.
16.
With-
This would be a history.
Do I have advantage?
No.
Yeah. I got a 16 on my intelligence.
Don't need.
Nice. 19.
Okay, so you immediately become aware that
+1.
this is
plus
definitely a harpy,
I have plus.
and
General 1.
y'all are in trouble.
How far away is it from up there in the tree?
We're using
can't
this
reach
map
it.
in particular.
No, I mean, like, cause you said it was high up in the tree.
It's like about 20 feet high up.
20 feet.
Yeah, 20 feet
I
high.
spitfire it.
I'll say for now, this is where we're gonna stop.
Alright.
Ah.
Yeah. So
Cliffhanger!
yeah, this is a heck of a cliffhanger. Yeah.
So I got entranced. Honey, is that you?
This is the end of the episode.
Will you be able to? Will you be able to make it next week? Because I know you said you had something. Because otherwise.
Wednesday, right?
Yeah, next
Yeah, next
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Will you be
Yeah.
Will
Yeah.
you be available?
Because otherwise, yeah, Maya is gonna be walking to her doom.
Yeah. So
should be able to
anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see
Yeah.
you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. There's no one.